You'll get a bit pretty with the Grange Hill, ain't you?
Oh, ain't you heard? There's been a merger.
That makes no difference. Us Brookdale have got to stick together.
Brookdale tie?
That's right.
Oh, don't make me laugh. Couldn't get you to wear it when you was at Brookdale.
And for your information, it's meant to go around your neck, not hold your trousers up.
Watch it.
I don't know, though. I suppose it makes sense. Someone spends most of his time sitting on his brains.
I've had enough.
Leave it at
Thanks for backing me up, Kev.
It's got nothing to do with me, has it?
Yeah, I thought we were mates.
Look, if it's us against them Bruce tops, then fair enough. But if you two want to row about Jackie, don't expect me to stand behind
But who said it was about Jackie?
Well, next time you and Boulder Brain have a go at each other, don't stick me in the middle as an excuse, all right? Well, am I standing here for nothing?
No, I'm coming.
Morning. Good morning, Mrs. Professor.
Morning.
Miss Booth, how are you settling in the art room?
Oh, fine. I'm rather enjoying the extra responsibility. But Miss Gordon left everything very clearly marked. How are you settling in at the lower school?
You can call it settling in. At the moment, I'm torn between both buildings.
It's not the most convenient arrangement, is it? Still, I dare say we'll manage.
We'll have to, Jeff. That's all there is to it.
See you.
See you later. Morning, Janet. Is he in?
Mrs. McCluskey. Not after me, I hope.
I'm afraid so, Mr. Humphreys. I'd like your approval for one or two changes I need to make.
Changes?
For the smoother running of the school. It'll only take 10 minutes unless we disagree on something.
I'm sorry, but I have to be with the education authorities in less than an hour. Can't it wait?
I'd rather it didn't.
What kind of changes?
Well, this is how I propose to alter the room numbering system.
Oh, yes. So, are you proposing straightforward renumbering?
Only in this building, the lower school can stay as it is. But there are complications. If we could just...
I think we'd better discuss it at a mutually convenient time. The sooner the better, as you say, of course. Now, Janet will know when I'm free, so if you'd like to have a word with her...
Of course. Once I've checked when I'm next available, Mr. Humphreys.
Naturally, Mrs. McCluskey. We all have busy agendas. Now, if you'll excuse me. See you later, Janet.
Oh, I chucked the ball back.
Hey, what is?
Too much trouble, was it?
I'll get it, Kev.
Good man, Rowley.
Sorry.
Would have been quicker to get him myself.
Sorry about that.
Give us a game.
I can't, it's fair size.
What about him?
He can't play.
Why not?
He's hopeless.
Pretend you didn't hear that. You're with him.
Come on in.
Not word for word, Samo. Don't be stupid.
Anyone else calls me that today and I start believing it myself.
Well, let's spot they're the same.
They're not. I'm leaving bits out.
We need to do more than that. Look, put something in your own.
Haven't time. And it's not worth it. Ross's don't do it my work properly. He just scores a few things and puts a rotten mark at the bottom.
Because he knows you don't bother. I wonder Bronson don't either.
Yeah, well, he should. It's his job. He's paid to.
Yeah, and you're making it your job to make his difficult.
God, what is this? Some kind of interrogation? Because you can have it back if you like.
Oh, don't be stupid, Zemo. Anyway, you're nearly finished.
Bronson wouldn't give me good marks, even if I was brilliant.
Have you got a persecution complex or something?
It's not a complex if I'm being persecuted, which I am, by him. He's had it in for me since the day we met.
Stop exaggerating, Zemo. It's a personality clash, that's all. You two will have to learn to live with each other.
Yeah, but it's either him or me, and it ain't gonna be me.
Not interrupting anything, are we?
No filming, you just missed it.
What's the matter with him then? Ain't over for registration, I expect. Bronson did go for him a bit. It's about time someone put Maguire in his place. He doesn't like being told off in front of her. Oh, Jackie? Who do you think? Never mind them. Get back to the original subject. You haven't given us his name yet. I'm not going to either. You'll find out sooner or later.
Come on. We'd say if we was going out to someone. What would we do? Is he in our class?
Just kidding. In our year then. Got guess a clue. No.
Oh, come on. Don't tell anyone if you want it kept a secret.
Go on, give us his initials. All right, one letter, that's all.
One?
It's better than nothing. Go on then. S.
S. S. Is that his first name or his last?
His name is known best by, and that's all you're getting.
It could be, what's his name?
Makes your day, doesn't it?
It helps. What makes yours then?
Nice chemistry lesson.
Why not?
Why not? Tell him, Larry.
We're not at Rodney Bennett now, Jules. Priorities have changed. All work and no play's gone out the window.
When was your life for work? Stop calling me Jules. Julian's bad enough as it is.
Gotta call you something. What other variation is there?
Spanish Julian.
No, Julio. Julio Fairbrother. Anyway, you haven't been walking around with your eyes shut lately.
What do you mean?
I've seen you watching that Luca girl.
Lucas.
See? He knows the one I mean.
Amazing, isn't it? Having females around doesn't seem to bother my brain at all. Flaming Banksy went right over the top, nearly broke my ankle.
Let's hope he's playing against him. Typical Brookie. Always takes a man and not the ball.
He was on my side.
Anyway, I thought you were staying for a game.
I'd work to catch up on some. Honest, Kev.
I believe you. Still, you missed a good laugh. Not that.
We were talking about your favourite teacher.
Bronson. Hilarious.
Guess what? You'll love this. His hair's dyed.
What killed it? Him blind his top?
Not that kind of dyed, you wally. Coloured, tinted. He didn't think it looked natural.
None of him looks that natural.
Drama, they call this. Shifting furniture.
You'd think they'd give you a room already set out, wouldn't you, miss?
They do in the lower school. It's only when I come up here.
I'm playing to Miss McCluskey, then. She makes out the timetable.
Later on in the term, maybe. I don't want to get on the wrong side of her at the moment.
How's that, miss?
I want to support for a school drama project we're getting together. A musical, we thought, for later on in the year. The idea seemed to go down quite well in the staff room.
A musical? Which musical?
We haven't decided that. The first thing is to get the big OK from the powers that be.
Mr. Humphreys, you mean? You have the final say, won't you?
True. But I think he'll listen to Mrs. McCluskey if we can win her over. We'll put it as a way of integrating the three schools under one roof, getting them working together as a team sort of thing. What about your friends? Think they'll be interested?
Well, I can ask Claire Scott and Precious Matthews if you want.
Just mention the possibility, that's all. See what reaction you get.
I like the way they arrange it so that we lose part of our break going there and part of our lunchtime coming back.
Stop moaning, it's got its advantages.
I mean, why can't I use a technical workshop at Grange Hill?
Where do you think we're going?
You know what I mean, the old building.
It's the upper school, that's what you got to call it now. But the workshops there aren't as good. That's why we use Rodney Bennett's.
You mean the last school, Rowley?
Well, at least it gives us a chance to use decent shops.
Rowley, we'd be late for lesson.
I'm surprised you hadn't needed work, Maguire. I thought she'd never let you out of her sight.
Ha ha ha.
Ever think of trading her in? He's interested.
Yeah, pity she ain't though, innit?
I don't know. If someone did a little renovation job on that face of yours.
Don't know anyone who can handle that, do you, Terry?
Yeah. Where are you lot going?
It's a shortcut. We used it like last year. We go to the junior school.
Shortcut. Only Rodney Bennett types look for a quick way to school.
Bet we still get there before ya.
What'd you go and say that for?
Can't have them beating us, Banksy, can we?
Not now you've gone and challenged them, we can't. No. Come on.
You two as well. Well, don't bring us into it. You started it.
N4 straggling in late again. Usual excuses, no doubt. Got held up at the traffic lights.
Oh, you can hardly blame them. We'd have done the same in our day. Do you want a cup?
Not for me, thanks.
It's fresh brew. It's a treat compared to the stuff they used to dish up at Brookdale.
Don't you start. We've got enough trouble getting the kids to forget the past.
Past? It's only last term I'm talking about.
Water under the bridge, Mr. McCartney. Keep harking back to it, we'll never get these three schools merged properly.
I caught 2 gangs of them fighting this morning, clinging to their old loyalties. Brookdale against Grange Hill, I think it was. School uniforms proudly to the fore.
Uniform?
Well, that's what it looked like to me. They're old ones.
Not having one?
No other class. Once more unto the breach.
That'll teach Banks. We win.
Only 'cause you ran.
So did you.
You think you're smart, didn't you? Just 'cause you used to go to this crummy dump.
Still do.
Well, 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 well. I am impressed. Fair, brother? That finishing burst was lethal, son. We could have another Steve Cram on our hands.
Doubt it, sir.
Ah. It's Banks, isn't it?
Sir.
Yeah, well, I'm amazed. Who'd have thought it? Another year you could have slipped through the net and been lost to British athletics forever.
It wasn't a proper race.
You mean more like a fun run? Well, that's even more amazing. Think what you could achieve if you really put your mind to it. I'm looking for cross-country runners. So I'll see you lot Friday, 3:45, with your kit in the changing rooms.
Cross country? Not me.
Relax, Lou. You didn't say which changing rooms. Here or the upper school.
Enjoy your run, did you, Banksy?
Shoddy. Oh, come on, Janet. Just look at it. It'll fall to pieces when you put it on.
It's not for me, miss. It's for my sister.
Very nice. What have you got against the poor girl, hmm?
Billy Slater. Yes or no?
I told you, you've had all you're getting. Well, what's the point of giving us his initial if you won't tell us who he is? I'm not stopping you from guessing.
But you won't tell us if we're right.
She got a new boyfriend?
No, nothing's new with Furman. Second or third hand, probably.
No jokes, Fur. What big secret is it?
Big lip there, more likely we find out who it is.
It's not that kid from G2 I saw, Ruby. No, that's my cousin for your information. His name doesn't start with an S either.
S? Oh, not Superman, is it?
He's more of a man than Zanna Maguire, I'll tell you that.
Whoa, a real man. Started shaving, has he?
Quite a while ago, as it happens.
I wonder if that means he's older than her.
I hope he's getting some left some food.
I should put some stuff aside for us. When Burnaby last coming all the way from the lower school.
I'll have curry later.
Don't mind if I sit here. You haven't nearly finished.
You don't have to ask permission, Zamo.
No, I don't.
I'll join you if you like.
Sorry, darling. They're on taken. This is the lads' table.
I got here first.
Get to sort someone.
Plenty of seats over there.
I'll only be 10 minutes.
Don't worry, we'll look after him for you.
Get the dog with ammo. That's assault, Wally.
Why'd you call him that? His name's Eric.
Does this answer your question? I said the salt cloth is. Know the difference?
I'm sorry, Zamo. I thought you said
Yeah,
sauce.
talk about thick. If I reach that stage, I think I'll give up.
Oh, don't do that, Maguire. Got to keep on trying.
Well, anyway, I'd say that article on Precious. Well, I mean, it'd make a change, wouldn't it? I mean, it's dead boring doing the same stuff 2 years running. You know, I know the Napoleonic Wars better than Napoleon.
Well, you shouldn't have failed the exam last year then, should you? Anyway, tonight I'll take your mind off it.
What's happening tonight?
I'll force them a Precious and a new fella. Oh, stupid, you haven't forgotten already. I reminded you.
I'm sorry.
You can still make it, I hope.
Straight outside. You too, Annette.
Oh, sir, it's cold out there.
Try putting a coat on.
What's that?
This? It's a wrist exerciser. Builds up the muscles,
How did you get a grip?
if you like. Comes in handy when you're playing squash.
I didn't know you were a squash player.
There's a lot you don't know about me, Annette. I'm full of surprises.
What about Steve Phillips, G4?
Nah, more like Mark Saunders than I thought. I've seen him talking.
Phillips is too creepy, and Saunders too posh. She wouldn't go for either of them.
Dave Sims, E5. He fancies her, that I do know.
She hates his guts. They're just not her type at all.
What isn't its type? Well, one thing's for sure, it'll come as a surprise when we do find out, knowing her.
They can't be many as we ain't already thought of.
Hang about. There she is. Come on. 5 o'clock doesn't give you much time. What about your supper?
We can get a takeaway. Not that I want much.
Doesn't the age difference bother you? You being much older, I mean.
I'm not that old, Annette.
I wasn't saying you're past it.
I should think not. Tonight will prove otherwise, you'll see.
I don't believe it. Going out with Smarty Pants?
Well, S is his initial, like she said.
Still don't believe it. Dating a teacher? He'd be sacked if the Ed finds out.
You said it'd come as a surprise.
Surprise, yeah. Not total shock.
What's the matter with Roland? He's very quiet.
Thought he see his mum down the street.
Oh.
Chased after her, but it was someone else.
What are you telling her for?
I'm sorry, Roland. Maybe she'll come and see you soon.
No, she flipping won't. I don't care either.
What's the matter with you? What's your tongue or something?
Well, I'm still talking to you, Zammo.
Renumbering at this late stage.
It needs doing, Mr. Bronson. We can't have 2 buildings marked 1 to 100. The children play on it.
Not my classes. They know exactly where my room is. I see to that. There's no confusing Rodney Bennett with Grange Hill when I'm around.
I'm afraid everything's Grange Hill now, Mr. Bronson, whether we like it or not.
Well, don't just stand there. And hands out of pockets, Maguire. I may be at Grange Hill now, but the standards I expect are still those of my previous school.
Why is it still called Grange Hill? Why can't it be called one of the other schools' names? Make a change, wouldn't it?
You'd think they'd pick a new name altogether. Not that it matters much. This place would still be as bad, whatever it was called.
Less chat. Ferme la porte, Wallace. Wallace!
Sir?
The door.
Thank you. It's nice to know that someone in this form has mastered the rudiments of the language.
Getting you back for lunchtime, is she?
She can sit where she likes.
She can sit here any time.
That'll be the day.
Don't rule it out, Maguire. Stranger things have happened. Is that right, Jackie?
Yeah, that's right.
See what I mean?
Maguire.
Sir?
Out here, boy. What do you call this?
Homework book, sir.
Don't be smart with me, boy. You know very well it's the cover I'm referring to.
Well, what's wrong with it?
What's wrong with it? A 10-second job done with third-rate material, and he thinks it will pass my inspection.
It's all the paper we had, sir. It serves its purpose.
Not to my mind. The point of covering these books was to keep them clean and tidy, not to make them look worse than before, as yours does.
Tidy? Do you call that one tidy?
I most certainly do not. And it had not escaped my attention, whoever it belongs to. Julian Fairbrother?
They're anti-vivisection stickers, sir, that's all. Animal rights stuff.
Your social conscience, Fairbrother, is no excuse for this mess. How can I expect the Maguires of the school to come up to scratch when boys like you, whom I've taught for years, let me down?
I'll do it again.
Sit down! You didn't really think I'd let that pass. You know me better than that. You obviously do not know me at all, if this is what you think I'll settle for, but you'll learn. Even if it is the hard way.
I'm against animal experiments and blood sports and all.
Good for you.
Right. That's enough time wasted. Let us get started. Open your textbooks at page 44, Les Vacances de Marcel. Someone start reading. You, Wallace, since you clearly need all the practice you can get, the rest of you follow. Come on, we don't have all day.
Avant de traverser la Manche, je vais promis de vous mettre au courant. De tout
I said stop.
pendant.
Wallace, stop!
Sir?
What page did I tell you to turn to?
34, sir.
You weren't listening, boy.
I was. I thought you said 34.
44. And in English, too. You do understand English.
Yes, sir.
Then how do you come to have your book open at page 34 when the rest of the class heard quite clearly what I said? Well, answer me. You're not deaf as well as stupid.
Well, actually I am, sir.
What?
I'm partially deaf, sir.
That was a turn-up for the books. Shut up, old Charlie.
Sorry, Eric, none of us knew. You should have said.
Might teach some around here to show more consideration in future.
I think you fancy Julian. He's a right creep.
Shut up, Annette.
It's no worse than you fancying Mr. S. Of course it is. Mr. S is quite dishy. Whatever turns you on, I suppose. You don't know who he is.
Don't we?
No, unless you're mind readers or something. You don't have to read minds. We can see with our eyes.
Eh? We saw you together at lunchtime.
Rubbish, we haven't been near each other. Liar. We heard what you said about meeting at 5 o'clock. You must be mad, Annette. You're going to get into trouble. What are you on about?
You and Smart.
Smart? No use denying it. We heard the whole bit about the age difference and all that. Serves you all right for listening to other people's conversations. We were talking about squash, not me and him. Him and some other bloke is a lot younger than him. Smart reckons he can still beat him. Sorry to disappoint you. You were right about me seeing the real Mr. S after school, though.
Right, we're going to be there.
Night, miss.
Annette, come back here.
Come around this side.
No, girls, I said come back. Right, no, come on, you two. You can help me instead. No arguments, come on.
Try to, you mean? Come on.
Here, you sit the leg.
Don't worry, we'll still catch up.
Oi, come back, you two. Here she is.
Oh, where's she gone?
She's vanished.
She can't have. She's got to be around here somewhere.
Maybe she starts following a need.
I reckon she thinks she's lost us back at school.
So where is she? Maybe she went in one of those houses. Or even these flats. Come on. Don't know anyone who lives around here, do we? Maybe Mr. S does.
Well, I ain't hanging around here looking at nameplates and ringing on doorbells. What about the churchyard? Come on.
Got big hands, haven't I, Callie? Just because you don't believe in it, Jane. Well, you'd better off sticking to horoscopes. Not that I believe in them either. Horoscopes are different altogether. They tell you about the future. Palm reading tells you more about the character, what a person's really like. You don't have to read a palm to know what she's like. You know already. That's what it's a con. Why is it a con? It's obvious she knows you, right? So which season of your palm's going to reflect that? Bound to. I don't cheat, if that's what you're suggesting. You don't have to know a person to be able to read their palms. Believe what you like, you won't convince her.
Girls, could you give me a hand?
That's another palm reader.
Lots of leaflets to carry on. You're nice and strong. You would take these, Caroline. And you take these. Veronica and I will manage the rest between us.
Grange Hill Bridge Builders. What are they, miss?
We'll find out, Caroline, as soon as we get into class. You all right with that?
Yes.
Good, off we go then. Come on, Jane.
Oh, I've left something. You carry on.
Well, close the door behind you when you come out.
Yes, miss.
many times do you have to be told? Do not leave valuables in lockers. It's asking for this sort of thing to happen.
No one knew how to radio in there, miss. Except him.
Thieves are happy to take pot luck, Tom. If they hit the jackpot like they have here, it encourages them to carry on.
Hardly jackpot. All I had in mind was swimming goggles and a pair of trainers.
And my medallion wasn't worth much. It stayed in there most of last year without being pinched. And this used to be Rodney Bennett.
I beg your pardon?
It's only this term it started, miss. We never had this before.
I see. You were Britain's only crime-free school before you joined up with Brookdale and Grange Hill.
No, miss, but...
Well, that's a pity. We could have excluded all former Rodney Bennett boys from our investigations.
I told you we should put these up late, Grange.
They might have gone by then, and it gives us all day to flog them.
Have to clean them up first.
Give me some credit, Ollo. I wasn't going to take them round with rubbish dump written all over them.
There's no one at the gate.
Didn't think there would be. Smart only stays 5 minutes. That's the advantage of coming in really late.
We've still got Miss Washington to face.
Ollo, given the choice, which one would you rather see? Used to it with me and you'd be all right. Nah. Let's put in our lockers till break.
Ah, Miss Washington.
Ah, Mr. Smart.
I booked a court for, managed to book a court for 5:30, if that's all right with you.
Fine, but I should warn you, I'm pretty hopeless.
That I refuse to believe. I brought 2 rackets, by the way, just in case you might...
I break one?
In case you forgot yours. Don't put yourself down. Squash isn't a difficult game. Getting a court's the hardest bit. We've done that.
See you later, then. 5 o'clock?
Yes, absolutely.
Luke Gardner and Paul Holloway, where have you been?
Morning, Gardner. Let's start with the socks, shall we?
Can't find any cutters, sir.
They are over there in that cupboard.
They're not. Oh, look, they're all gone.
They can't be. There's a pair for each of you. You didn't look, did you? Anyone got more than one pair of cutters?
No, sir.
Well, look around for some, will you? There must be somewhere.
Can't see any, sir.
Where I can share a pair.
2 weeks into term and things are walking already. Things I had to fight tooth and nail to get before this year started. I don't know why I bothered. There's no keeping up with you lot.
Right, sir.
Get out! I don't want any more in here.
Mr. Smart kept us, sir.
Aye, would that he had. There's very little point in you turning up here.
Sir?
We were short of tools before you arrived. Anyway, put your bag down and get on with it. And what are they on your feet? You say shoes and I'll clout you.
Socks, sir.
White socks when they ought to be grey as well, you know, lad.
Haven't got any grey ones, sir.
Well, you'd better get some soon, hadn't you? Otherwise, it's going to be socks all round for you. See me at 3:30, both of you.
What for?
For being late.
Well, Mr. Smart's seen us about that.
Whatever punishment he meted out to you is for being late for the start of school. I'm on about being late for my lesson. Different crimes entirely.
Here, I picked these up for you. I was given out at registration. Grange Hill Bridge Builders? What the heck are they? I'll tell you later. It's right up your street, Ollo.
Where's your apron?
We got it, sir.
It's not your day, is it? 200 times I must wear an apron for metalwork for tomorrow morning, first thing. Here, put this on. Someone left it behind.
Sir? There ain't no cutters left. That one's about the room numbers being changed. We're staying the same, but they're starting theirs from 101, so we don't get confused. Could make it worse. Means having to learn new room numbers. This one's about the school play Miss Washington's organising. There's auditions next week, if you're interested. It's all on there. What about this one? Grange Hill Bridge Builders. It's a name Miss McCluskey thought up. Terrible, isn't it? Sounds like hard work. It's a scheme she's come up with to bridge the gap between young and old in this area. That's how she come up with her name. What do we do? Answer these questions? No, we get old folk to fill them in. Pensioners and that who could do with some help. What sort of help? Any kind, I suppose. The idea is to make us seem useful. The school, that is. It's up to us whose name we put down. Yep, I'm putting my gram.
Well, where you been? You can help me with these.
Sorry, Gonch. Rob's been explaining these handouts. You got them done then?
I prepared them for retailing, if that's what you mean. Interested?
What, in old folders?
Oh, they've hardly been used.
Where'd you get them?
Tip-top supplier. Come on, have one, they're dead cheap.
Could do with one of them, I suppose. How much?
10p?
You're going to have 3 kids when you're older. 2 girls and 1 boy. You're quite ambitious, aren't you? You can tell by this line here. Yeah, I suppose I am a bit. How do you know this thing, Callie? My Aunt Liz, she knows all about palm reading.
Come along, girls. What's a nice folder? Only 5p. Snip at the price.
Or some box files. Keep the knick-knacks in. Knick-knacks? Do you mind? What? Go away, we're busy.
Too busy to save yourselves money?
Where'd you nick 'em?
Do we look like thieves?
Dunno about him.
Ronnie, you know me. I'm just out to do you all a favour.
Good, then hop it.
You know what they say about hatred? Sign of true love.
Gardner!
Come on, Ollo. We'll find someone that appreciates us.
We'll have a long search. What are you lot doing anyway? Having our palms read, now leave us alone. All right. I'd roll rubbish, that. What's he now? Who's next, Callie? I am. Let me see. This is your heart line, and this is your lifeline. That's it. Follow. What? Do us a favour. You just turned us down. No, I didn't. I turned that idiot gardener down, not you. He's always trying on. Don't know why you go around with him. What is it you want? You don't believe in palm reading any more than I do. Well, I want to show that lot that we're right. See this? This is a photocopy of my palm. Good, isn't it? You can see every line. What do you want me to do with it? Give it to Callie, see what she thinks. But don't tell her whose it is, and then she'll think it's yours. And I'll go off and tell the rest that it's mine, of course. Why do you want me to do that? Well, it has to be a boy to put her off the scent. Go on, please. We'll be all right, love. And I'll buy one of them off you. All right, if you put it like that.
Come along. You only have 10 minutes to reach the lower school building.
10 minutes?
You heard me. I paced it out myself, and that's how long it takes. Well, don't just stand there. Press the button.
Only 2 left. Come on. Special offer 5p.
Where did I get it all from, Vince? Last week was ties and coat hangers.
I don't know, Trev. Best not to know, probably.
Red grey, go on, 5p.
Oh, wise lady.
Got astrology tried done next week. For Mum's day. Yeah. You need your talent place of birth that, don't you? I've asked my mum, but she don't seem to remember mine. Don't believe that. Mum's always remember those things. Unless she's got something to hide, of course. What do you mean? Nothing. Just some little secret she doesn't want you finding out about. What year was your mum and dad married? 1972. 2 years before I was born. You better watch what you're saying. Oi, Donington, I've got something for you. What? What? What does it look like? How about reading it and see what you think? Whose is it? Can't tell you that. Just call it a mystery celebrity. Do it yourself. What's the matter? You chicken? No. Well, go on then. Tell you whose it is once you've worked out their personality from that. All right. Give it till tomorrow.
I think it's stacked, sir.
It's the final straw. It really is. Not having any more of this.
Wrong. 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 Well, at least you're consistent, Savage. Do it again. And this time, do it right. Just a minute. Who's been in this bag?
No one, sir.
Well, somebody has. There were 2 squash rackets in here an hour ago.
Don't think they were there when we came in, sir.
Right. Nobody leaves this room until I've said... That's enough! That's enough!
None of us play squash, sir. We wouldn't have them.
Stand up, you two. Come on, move it.
Well, we just thought we ought to let you know how we feel, rather than let it build up, you know.
I take it you speak for the whole of the staff?
Well, 99% of them, anyway.
There's no need to sound apologetic, Jeff. It's part of my job to hear grievances. I'm glad you felt you could bring them to me. I'm not unaware of the problems, and I have been trying to put them right, but obviously not quickly enough.
No one's blaming you personally, Mrs. McCluskey.
We do appreciate that there are certain channels you have to go through in order to get anything done.
Yes, well, that's true, but if staff feeling is running this high, it should spur things on a bit.
Right, you see...
May I say something?
Yes, Mr. Bronson?
I think we ought to have some sort of busing arrangement between the two buildings. 20 minutes I wasted getting here today. The lesson was hardly worth taking.
The matter is being gone into at this very moment, I do assure you.
What about tighter security in the playground? Children are wandering in and out willy-nilly. Little wonder we can't trace any of the property that's been stolen when it can be whisked straight out into the street.
Classes are being prepared to counteract that precise problem, Mr. Smart. No child will be allowed to leave the playground without one. Well,
I
if that's
can't quite see how that would work. My class moves sites practically every day. Do they get a new pass each time?
There'll have to be a gatekeeper.
Us, you mean?
Not necessarily, but clearly some
Security
arrangements will
inside
have-
school is lax. Things are going missing from my
The
room.
renumbering of the upper school is causing problems. The children are finding it very confusing.
And some find it confusing that the numbers in the lower school have stayed the same, would you believe?
Is the school insured for the loss of staff property? Because I'm 2 squash rackets light.
With all due respect, Mr. Smart, the loss of your sports equipment pales into insignificance compared with the problems caused by lack of parking space at both sites. There is simply not enough room for all the cars we have to accommodate.
And you, Jeff? Haven't you anything more to say?
Oh, don't look at me. I mean, I'm just the spokesman. Person.
He's forgotten about it. I say we should go.
He told us to wait here, Gonch. Why have you come from we're gone?
3:30, he said. Gone 3:45 now. That means Mackenzie's late. Come tell us off for being late. So we're quits.
Right. So how was it?
Thought you were coming.
Yeah, I can guess what happened. Jeff outlined the grievances. Bridget smiled, nodded, smiled, and you all trooped out again. Nothing will actually get done.
Something like that.
It was a complete waste of breath, in my opinion. A, we were addressing the wrong person, and B, the serious business of running a half-decent school must evidently play second fiddle to a saga of missing squash rackets.
This is when the parking space is serious business.
You see, at Rodney Bennett...
Now, that's why I didn't come. I can't cope with these you see at Rodney Bennett stories.
There was a time when this staff room was civilised.
Oh, at Brookdale, we used to swing from the wall bars and thump our chests, especially the black teachers.
That isn't what I meant at all.
That was really a thing of beauty, wasn't it? Oh, I mean, I feel a right, Nana. So last time I agreed to represent you
For
lot.
goodness sake.
For goodness sake, what?
For goodness sake, stop being so self-interested, all of you. Honestly, the great male egos thumping about...
Oh, well, if we're off old schools and onto men, I'm going home, chaps.
Pontius Pilate.
Great, isn't it?
Well, I thought it was quite a good meeting, but then, of course, I'm not old Grange Hill or Brookdale or Rodney Bennett.
I fail to see what our sex has to do with this particular debate.
That's just the problem, isn't it? That you fail to see.
I think what Jilly was trying to say is that sometimes it seems that you're all a lot happier when things are going wrong, because then you can score points off each other.
If that were true, which of course it is not, I still don't see what it has to do with our being men.
Forget it.
No, I want to know what it is that I'm blind to.
How long have you got?
Oh, no. Well, now what? Oh, no, it's all right. What is it? Oh, yes, thought my car keys had disappeared, but they're here, it's all right. I'm off, then.
You see, Geoffrey, it's quite clear that the merger itself is the problem. And all this bickering, these outbursts, this paranoia...
Football practice. See you.
Who are you phoning? My Aunt Liz. I want her advice. About that print I gave you. She must be out. Can't you do it yourself, then? Wouldn't bother me if it was just someone's hand. Someone I could see, that is. But this... You said you didn't have to know whose hand it was. You don't. If I get it all wrong, I'll end up looking like a right nana, which is what they want you to look. I get it. Why don't we try the local library? They'll have books on it. You reckon? Of course, they've got books and everything. Come on, I'll come with you.
Tip-top supplier. Well, I wasn't lying. Here's a tip. We found them near the top. 2 more with 10p on them.
Wouldn't want anyone to find out where we got those folders. Or they'd have us.
I don't see why.
Don't you? Be scared they might catch something off that lot.
Catch something? Don't talk daft. We cleaned the stuff first, didn't we? What more do they want?
It's not illegal doing this, is it?
Of course it's not. It's illegal folk dumping stuff here in the first place. We're doing the council a favour by getting rid of it. Hey, look! Safety helmets.
Told you to catch something off that lot sooner or later.
Don't know what you're laughing at. Here's yours.
Right, you. Think there'll be any help? Dunno. We can always blame the books if you get it wrong.
This'll do for now. I know someone wants some pram wheels.
I'll wash the helmets. So that's where you've been getting it all. Glad I didn't buy one of your rotten folders, Luke Gardner.
There was nothing wrong with them. It was good stuff.
You'll be trying to sell that stuff tomorrow, I suppose.
Yeah. Why? Want to get in before anyone else?
No one else will be interested when they find out where it came from.
And why should they do that?
Because I'm telling them. Because Kat's something off that stuff. Told you.
So what if she tells them? Won't bother a lot of people.
Might.
You wouldn't do a thing like that to us anyway, would ya? Get a nice head like Holloway in trouble.
Let them do what they want, as long as it doesn't bother us.
Still working on that handprint I gave you?
Yeah. I've got it till tomorrow, you said.
Save you a lot of time and trouble if you like. Tell you whose it is.
No, thanks. That'd be cheating. I want to prove I can do it properly.
Suit yourself. But when you do find out whose it is...
It's not a trick, is it? Wouldn't put it past you lot.
Wasn't my idea.
Whose idea was it then?
In return for keeping quiet about this place.
All right, promise. I didn't ask you for it, remember?
OK, we won't let on you were told. We'll be gone.
My lips are sealed.
Right, James Bishop, you're going to get what's coming to you. What are you going to do, thumper one? What, dirty my hands? Nah, I've got something much better than that. Something that will really put her in her place.
There's an old bloke down our road. Is the type they're after.
You go after him, Mollo. I'm staying out of it. Bridge builders. Right, Wally, I'd be going up to someone's door and saying I was one of them.
Look, just because it's a bad name doesn't mean to say it's a bad idea. Some old folk, they're on their own. I don't see why we shouldn't help them.
You're caring, sharing, comp.
If you haven't done anything wrong, you won't mind turning out your pockets, will you?
I ain't done nothing, I told ya.
I'm not asking you. I'm telling you. Very interesting. You collect MPs, do you? And you, Savage?
Hello, what's going on here? School phone's been done. I want it on the fruit machine, ask him.
You think I believe his testimony, do you?
Look, if I'd really done it, I wouldn't let you capture me around it, would I? He's right, he's not that stupid.
I'm really fascinated. You fascinated, Lynn? You fascinated, Sue? See what Miss Cleverclogs made of their handprint. Have you done it, Callie? Have you bought your crystal ball?
Yes, I have done it, actually.
Oh, she has done it, actually. Come on, Hollow, we've been waiting for you.
What for?
See what Kelly made your handprint.
Oh, yeah, that. Didn't say it was mine, though, did I?
Oh, no, it isn't. How do you know that? It's not a boy's hand. It's the wrong shape.
That's clever. How can it be when he gave it to you?
Dunno. I'm only saying what I reckon. Go on, Callie. Tell us what else you found. I've written it all down. It took me ages last night.
You found out all that just from her hand?
Well, I'd nothing else to go on. I told you, hands can be very revealing.
Get a move on. DC will be here in a minute.
DC?
DC?
What do you mean?
Washington, DC.
I hope it's no one here, really.
Why not?
Because whoever she is, she hasn't got much going for her. The way I see it. See these lines here? That's vanity.
Bit of a big head, is she?
Then there's Knuckles, big and clumsy.
What's that a sign of?
Bit thick, I'm afraid. It is someone here, isn't it? I'm not saying any more.
Now go on, Kelly, they can take it.
Yeah, go on.
You're doing well.
You sure?
Go on.
All right. No sense of humour. Little imagination. Rather greedy. Unpopular.
You're making it up. No one can be that bad. Oh, I don't know. She's not far off the mark there.
You mean you still haven't told her yet?
Look, I'm gonna tell her, all right?
You said that before. You said you was definitely going to tell her last night.
Yeah, I know, but I couldn't.
Why couldn't ya? All you had to say was, look, it's over, I'm going out with a net. Well, you better make up your mind, hadn't you? Because it's either her or me.
Somebody tell you we got this job?
No.
Yeah, mate, my uncle's runs a chip shop.
So what did your mum say about all that then?
She ain't that keen. Well, she never said no. Start tonight, 6 till 10.
How much to get paid?
£5 a night.
Every night?
Yeah.
Blimey, you're going to be rolling.
Get him to pay for you at the pictures from now on. Not flipping lightly. I'm saving up by a moped.
Hey, look. Something terribly funny is going to happen over there. Smarty Pants is going to park his car in Bronco space.
Are you going?
No, I've just arrived.
I need to park.
Sorry?
I'm teaching here all day. I need to park.
Yes, I am too.
All day?
I don't see what difference it makes. We've all got the same problem. With all the toing and froing between the schools, people are in and out of this car park all day. You're just going to have to park on the road for the time being.
Is it any...
Sorry?
Is it any wonder that boys and girls from your school behave as they do, when this is the example they receive from the start?
I beg your pardon. Look here. There are many different sorts of bad behaviour, you know? I'd rather have the kind of cheek that our lot dish out than the sort of sneering superiority that comes off your lot. And if we're talking about example, we don't have to look very...
He was sticking up for us. Smarty Pants. He was sticking up for old Grange Hill.
You lot, inside. You're not supposed to be hanging around the car park.
Miss,
What?
I'm sorry.
It's all right.
No, I am. Really, I am. Come here. You do still like me, don't you?
Yeah, I still like you.
Only I thought maybe you hadn't told her because you changed your mind.
No. I keep trying to get round to it. But she just doesn't seem to want to hear what I'm saying. I know that her mother's ill. Well, last night I tried to come out of it. But she just kept on going about these tests her mother was having and how worried she was. Well, I couldn't tell her, could I?
Well, as long as you still like me.
So I still like you. You know, I didn't want to be around her house last night. I wanted to be with you, you know.
I nearly rang up.
Why?
Just felt like mixing it. I can't bear it when I know you with her.
Is he in?
Come.
Headmaster, have you had a chance to look at those papers I gave you?
Oh, yes, I have. But I'm not sure that we can really manage an influx of French children for that length of time.
It was never a problem at Rodney Bennett. And we have kept our link with the school in France for 7 years. If we let it drop, we may find it very difficult to re-establish these reciprocal visits.
But it's such a long, drawn-out scheme. Isn't a couple of weeks enough for this sort of thing?
Absolutely not, Headmaster. A fortnight is useless when one is trying to absorb a language.
But do we want them to absorb the French language to the exclusion of everything else, Mr. Bronson? For most of these children, a taste is enough. Let the linguists absorb the language if they get to university.
A taste. Next thing, you'll be suggesting a day trip to Boulogne is sufficient.
Well, I think that for some of these
And what about the
children-
RB boys? Are they to be deprived because they're now swamped by a load of half-wits?
Come, Mr. Bronson. I'm sure you don't mean that.
Well, they're not all half-wits. But, Mr. Humphreys, you only have to look at our exam results, O and A level in languages. At Rodney Bennett, we were second to none. And anyway, it may be too late to stop them coming this year.
Well, I think you've achieved what the French call a fait accompli.
Hey, Julia. I found this article. It's all about cosmetics and animal testing and stuff. Just thought you might be interested.
Well, the thing in the colour supplement. Yeah, I read it.
Oh. Only I thought you might not have seen it.
Yeah, I did.
Oh. What's it all about? It's all about how they test mascara and eyeshadow and stuff. By putting it in rabbits' eyes.
I can give you much worse things than that if you're interested.
Yeah, could you?
Yeah, I've got all this stuff about weapons testing. They use animals for target practice, just to see what happens when they use certain types of bullet.
You don't want to learn about that, do you? Yeah, I do. I'm interested.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I am. Look, shut up, Jimmy. You can't do nothing about these things if you don't know what's going on. Which one?
The one the Black Beatles are organising.
Who?
You know, the black fella, teaches music. McCartney.
Oh, him. Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Well, are you?
Am I what?
Why have you always got to give me such an hard time?
I don't. What was it you wanted to know again?
Are you going along with the kiddies to the riverside? Yeah, she's going with me. So you both need a teacher to look after now, do you? You think you're reliable, don't you, Banksy? I'm harder than you, mate.
Knock it off, yours too.
Not doing anything.
Hey, I play Sawyer. What was she doing? Snogging with a sixth former.
What's the matter? You jealous?
Who was it? Who was it, Annette?
I don't care who knows.
Who was it? And to think, I saw him with Claire Scott last night at all.
Stupid. Yeah, well, he's not going to be with her much longer. He's going out with me.
Here he comes, fattest kid in the school. It's one thing I'll give you, Grange Hillites. We never had a kid as fat as Rolly in Brookdale. Why don't you leave him alone, Banksy?
What's the matter with you, Zemo? Suddenly sticking up for Roland.
Well, he's Grange Hill, isn't he? I mean, us Grange Hill have got to stick together.
What's the matter with you, Janet? You're the one who always sticks up for Roland.
Got fed up with not being appreciated.
Do go on, don't they? Where's Mr. Bronson?
Yeah. Where is Mr. Bronson? The bill's already gone.
Here he comes.
I thought as much. Haven't you the wit to take yourselves off to assembly?
We were waiting for you, sir.
You're late, sir. Had trouble parking your car, didn't you, sir?
That's enough insolence. Detention.
It's true. How could it be insolence if it's true?
Detention for you too. And no bad language. I don't care what happened in your old schools. This is a new school, a new beginning, and we are going to have standards. Now go along, assembly. At the double. And go in quietly. You, Thurman. What do you think you're doing dressed like that?
What's the matter with him?
You are supposed to come to school attired as you might for a job. Who would want to employ you looking like that?
Look, what right have you got to start criticising what I wear? I wouldn't want to go around dressed like you, but I don't go broadcasting it all over the place.
I have had enough of this insolence. And don't think that just because you are a girl that the cane is an impossibility.
You lay a finger on me, mate, and my mum will have you in court.
That's quite enough. Now go and comb your hair and remove that makeup. You look like a gangster's moll.
Always picking on me. Why do you pick on someone else?
It's always picking on Grange Hill more like.
We are all Grange Hill now, Maguire.
Yeah, you know what I mean. You're always picking on old Grange Hill.
Come back here. Maybe it's because old Grange Hill leaves a great deal to be desired.
He really wants to chuck her, you know, but she won't take no for an answer.
Come on, we're late already.
I just want to wait and see if he comes out.
I wonder who you're looking for.
Well, it doesn't look as if he's looking for her, though, does it? And as for you, Faye Lucas, don't think I haven't noticed who you've got your eye on.
I ain't got my eye on anyone.
Not much.
Well, go on then, tell us. Who has she got her eye on?
Julian. I have not. Of course, I don't know anybody in his right mind would fancy her.
How would you know?
Stands to reason.
No, I don't.
What are you so bothered about if you ain't soft on him?
Yeah, she's definitely got the ots for Julian.
My husband.
I have done the deed. Didst thou not hear a noise?
I heard the owl scream and the crickets cry.
It's you.
Oh, sorry. Did you not speak?
When?
Now.
As I descended.
Eh?
Hark. Who lies either...
Stop! What a sorry pair you are. It may have escaped your notice. Indeed, it has probably escaped everybody's notice that this is not Terry and June talking about who has put the milk bottles out. This is Macbeth, who has just committed murder. He and Lady Macbeth are keyed to a pitch of hysteria. They are terrified of being found out. The verse tells you all this in the way that Shakespeare wrote it. My husband, I have done the deed. Dost thou not hear a noise? I heard the owl scream and the crickets cry. Did not you speak? When? Now. As I descended, hark! Who lies? In the second chamber. All right, we'll have to stop there, but I want you to write me a synopsis of what happens in Act 2 for your homework.
Right, we're going to get a back seat today, no messing. Yeah, I'm fed up being pushed around by the brookies.
And their teachers.
Yeah, and their teachers. Don't let Banksy get on the bus first.
Yeah, we're shown to the best school.
Brookies are morons.
And Roddy's a Dylan's. Here, we was here first. So? So we're getting on the back seat, right? You want to bet? Yeah, Brooks are morons.
And Roddy's a Dylan's.
Brookies are morons. Here, we was here first. Right, Jill! Right,
Flipping it. What's all this about? Who gets the back seat? They're pathetic.
What's going on?
They're fighting, sir.
So they are.
I was here first. It looks to me.
Back it in, you! It's a good boy. Just shut up and sit down. You'll be ashamed of yourselves, a lot of you. Right. Well, perhaps someone will explain just what this is all about.
Well, what'd you get?
Detention every day for a week and letters home to our parents.
Oh, it's so she's flipping well right.
I don't know what you got to be soft about it for. It weren't our fault.
Oh, you started it.
No, we never.
Yes, you did. You was the one who wanted the back seat, going on about brookies and morons, and everyone having a down on Grange Hill.
Yeah, well, they have. And I'm fed up being shoved around by the brookies.
Oh, who shoves you around?
Loads of people.
Loads of people. Banksy. Bronson, he's always picking on Grange Hill.
Once there's no from Brookdale, it's Rodney Bennett. And Banks only went for because you called him a moron.
Yeah, well, he is a moron.
He's not a moron.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. No one's allowed to pick on Banksy. Why don't you come straight out of it? You like him better than me.
Oh, don't be so stupid, Sam. You're really paranoid.
Do you blame me?
Yes, I do. I told you, Samo, you've got nothing to be paranoid about. But I'll tell you one thing. I'm really sick of you going on about Brookdale. Now it's the worst school, and everyone's a moron.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about you. You're all right. You're practically Grange Hill, you are.
Oh, thanks. Thanks for the compliment.
Well, where are you going?
I'm going to find some of my friends from Brookdale.
Well, well, well. Look who's here.
Do you mind if we join you?
Do you have to? I've had enough of maniacs one day.
So what's happened to your man then? You fallen out with him or something? Don't ever see you down at Palace these days. Why not? Don't you go down there?
No.
Don't you like it?
No.
You used to. Don't talk much, does she? I know what it is. It's that Maguire, isn't it? He don't like it. He's scared of the aggro. You should have been down there a couple of weeks ago. Brilliant scrap. Made that rubbish on the bus yesterday look like something out of play school. A whole lot of mums tried to push their way in. Then the bouncers got in on it, and we all got chucked out. One kid got taken to hospital. Someone said he'd lost an eye.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, it's good fun. You want to come down here with me next week?
No, thanks.
Why not? It's a good laugh.
Oh, yeah, see someone get their eyeballs out. Sounds really terrific.
It's not going to happen if I'm with you. That's what I need, a good woman to keep it in order.
I don't think so.
Still following us, you know. So what?
OK, so here we are, a brand new school with lots and lots of talent. So we thought, what can we do to celebrate? What can we do to make ourselves feel like one school? And we came up with the idea of a musical. Now, how many of you have heard of West Side Story?
I have.
Hurry up, you lot. I was just explaining that the first production of the new school is going to be a musical.
Wow, talk about ambitious.
You didn't tell me you was coming here.
Oh, do I have to tell you everything?
OK, everybody, settle down. Now, the show we're hoping to do is West Side Story.
Oh, my mum's seen that, miss.
It's an updated version of the Romeo and Juliet story. It's set in New York.
We're going to do it with American accents, miss.
And it's about
We'll
two
see
rival
if
gangs
Dodie's
who
accent
each
then
have
was
their own territory and who loathe each other.
Like mods and casuals, miss.
Right.
Or Rodneys and Brookies.
Exactly.
Or Brookies.
Anyway, the only
Don't call
time
us
they have
hillbillies.
anything to do with each other is when they fight. It's like gang warfare. Until one of the Jets falls in love with Maria from the Sharks.
Zamos, what about you and Jackie?
Oi, leave it out.
Shut up, Banksy.
Well, obviously you two have the right idea.
Did you see her in English? She looked really embarrassed. Claire?
Yeah?
Your mum's ill, isn't she? How do you know? I'm sorry.
How does she know about my mum?
Dunno. Sounds good, doesn't it?
You auditioning for the musical?
Yeah, we know.
You bet. You'd make a fantastic Maria.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
I mean, all aerosols. We shouldn't use any of them.
Not if we want the ozone layer to remain, no.
What, you mean like hair lacquer? Deodorants.
That's right. And spray polishes, and cleaners, and insect repellent.
But what if the ozone layer does get damaged?
We'll fry. The ozone layer protects us from the heat of the sun. If it gets destroyed, the whole Earth will become a desert. There'll be no vegetation, no food or anything.
So why don't allow them to go on being sold then? If it's so dangerous.
Money.
And also because scientists now disagree with what Julian has just said.
I still think it's probably true.
Yeah.
Come on, Charlie, do his nut if we're late.
Oh, all right. I'll see you then.
Yeah. See ya. Yeah, see ya.
She's really gone on him, isn't she?
Yeah, you know what? In our reach, she was drawing a picture of him in his swimming trunks.
I was not.
What, didn't he have no trunks on then? No, he did. Oh, let's see.
Oh, get off. I wasn't even drawing him.
We'll have to show him, won't we? What it looks like with no clothes
Just
on.
get off, will ya?
Leave her alone. Oh, give us it back. Blimey.
Now give us it back.
Look what you've done. What you got in there anyway? Feels like a blooming kosh. You ought to go and tell someone about that. I'm not telling them.
Well, I didn't do it.
Get lost.
You should, Mandy. It was your fault.
I'm not telling anyone. And none of you lot better at either.
Sorry I'm late, girls.
She hasn't even noticed. Not yet, anyway.
Why didn't you come out?
I was reading. That is the library.
What do you mean you was reading? I could see that. Wait 15 minutes, you know.
You should have come in and read a book. That's what library periods are for.
You know I don't like libraries, Claire. They bug me. You can hear everyone's brain ticking.
What did you want anyway?
To see ya.
Have you been telling everybody my mother's ill?
What?
You heard.
I don't know, I might have. Why, is it a crime to tell anyone that your mum's ill now?
When some brat brat in the fourth year knows my business and gets my
I
go.
ain't told no one from the fourth year.
That Furman brat.
Who?
Annette Furman.
Then what would I go and tell her for? Honestly, Claire, I thought we had this out last night, you know.
So did I.
God, I'm really pleased I waited now. Terrific.
So you didn't say anything?
Oh, I'm not going to answer you, Claire. See you later.
Oh, don't go.
But after school knows your mum's ill.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I've got to go now. 20 minutes to get my ears chewed off.
You said 15.
Yeah, well, I've got maths now, so I'll work on the counting, OK?
Listen, Stu, I'm sorry. What's wrong with me? Why am I getting so jealous? I've got so suspicious. It's terrible.
Oh, you're not wrong. I don't like it, Claire. I mean, it's like as if I've got to account for every minute of the day. It's silly. I'm sorry.
It's terrible. I'm sorry.
Oh, well.
And you're busy tonight, aren't you?
Claire, I've told you.
Okay, that's fine. Think of me.
Yeah. I'll try and phone you, OK?
I'm sorry, Stu.
It's all right.
I don't know what you've seen him anyway. Is he like Wally?
I don't think so. I think he's nice.
Hello, Chris. Chris,
All right?
you'd come if we waited long enough.
Yeah.
You still coming round to my house tonight?
Yeah, you know I am.
Come early, my mum's going out.
Yeah. Yeah, all right, then I'll see you then.
Yeah. See ya.
Told you he'd come. Near that window. There's going to be a terrible row about it. One of the caretakers just came up and wanted to know what happened.
Maria, I've just met a girl named Maria.
What's the matter? You in love or something?
I've just met a girl named Maria.
Heaven help you if she's anything like my Mary.
Right, now let's get this right. I want 2 plaice and chips, 1 polony with pickled onions, 1 cod and chips, 2 without. Oh, 1 with lots of vinegar. 2...
Hang on, that's 2 plaice and chips, 1 polony and chips.
No, onions. Polony with pickled onions.
1 polony and onions.
1 cod and chips, 2 without, 1 with lots of vinegar.
1 cod and chips.
Or was it 2? You got me all mixed up now. Here, Trace, it was 1 cod and chips, weren't it?
Right?
1 cod and chips? Yeah. Yeah, it was. 1 cod and...
So someone's got to come and help me out there. You want the chips? If I come and help you, you have no chips.
What's this? You taking the mic?
Nah, I was practicing for my school play.
Because I don't talk like that, Sonny. So watch it. See those sausages? Bring them in, will you?
God, he's a bit touchy, isn't he? You got a right cushy job here, Zamo. You try working out there. It's all hot, everyone asking for fish and chips. Do they? God, I can't think why. It's only a chip shop. Look, shut up. You try frying them chips. Look, mate. Look at my hands. It's all bleached and wrinkled. Any decent place would have a machine that worked. But I'm not moaning.
Where are those sausages?
Maria. Maria. I don't know how you think you're going to do this and the school play. I'll manage. Of course you won't. You can't even manage to get to the concert on Friday. Ah, flipping heck. I forgot about that. Blimey, Jack is going to do a nut. I promised to... Do you have to wear that scarf?
Would you have to be so ugly?
Oh, funny. Look at me laughing.
Well, at least I can take the scarf off.
Well, why don't you then?
Well, why don't you come to the riverside?
Nah.
Why not?
Well, there's no money in it for a start.
Oh, listen to Mr. Moneybags.
Jackie! Jackie! Jackie, you know I like to come with you. But I told the bloke down the chip you have work, and I can't let him down, can I?
Oh, do it for me.
I can't.
Don't you like me no more?
Oh, of course I do.
You going tonight, Zamo?
No, I'm not.
I thought you'd go with Jackie.
Yeah, that's what I thought. No.
Don't you like you before you then?
I do. I'm saving up.
Oh.
Oh, to buy a moped.
Well, you can still come.
I can't.
No, I don't understand you. Everyone else is going to the concert and you're the only one who ain't going.
No, I'm not, because Kevin ain't going either.
Well, who wants you to come anyway? I'm going to wear my new dress.
I wouldn't if I was you. I might get something spilt on it.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what to wear in that case.
I think I'll wear my jeans and a sweatshirt. I don't want to get too dressed up.
Faye,
What?
guess who I'm seeing tonight?
Stupid?
How do you know?
Because you've been boring us all silly about him.
Have I?
Ever since you first dated him.
He's smashing though, isn't he?
Yeah, he's all right.
Are you jealous of me?
No, I've got my own love life to think about.
Joking?
About what?
About you being jealous.
Look, what about Claire? What's she going to say?
She won't know, will she?
If we can make a start. Annette, Faye, pay attention. Books out.
Sir,
Yes?
we're not reading boring George Orwell, are we?
We're going to do boring George Orwell until you know every little bit about 1984. Mr. Maguire, get out your copy of the novel, turn to page 100, and you can start reading.
But what's the point in 1985? It's out of date.
You should enjoy this section. It's about the relationship between Winston and Julia. You might learn something about the nature of relationships.
No thanks. I'm not interested.
Right, off you go then. Monday, Sarah.
Yes, miss?
Have you seen the crack in this window?
No, miss. No, miss, honest.
Good heavens, I'm not accusing you. I merely wondered whether you knew anything about it.
No, miss, we don't know nothing, miss. And we're very late. English from Mr. Dean.
About half an hour late, I'd say. I'd better have a word with your form tutor about you wandering around the corridors during classes. Off you go now. But if you do hear anything about the window, like how it got cracked, let me know, will you?
Yes, miss.
Do you think she suspected you?
Dunno.
Why did she stop and give you the 3rd degree?
Because Mr. Dean's lesson's almost over. And we weren't there. And you were gawping at the window, weren't you?
I wasn't.
You was.
I wasn't. Anyway, she knows it was you. Anyone suspects you. Who do you think could have told her?
Little Janet St. Clair. That's who.
Winston has to be careful about his relationship with Julia, so of course they can only arrange to meet in certain places. Like perhaps many of you do, so others don't find out.
Sorry, sir. We was with us both.
So that's why we're late, sir.
For 30 minutes. Anyway, sit down. We're looking at 1984.
Sir?
Watch it.
What's this room 101?
We're concentrating on the relationship between Winston and Julia.
What is it, though?
It's a room where all one's fears are exposed.
Thank you, Albert Einstein.
Yes, that's right. Room 101 is a sort of place that everyone fears. Now, it's used in the book as a kind of metaphor. If you, for example, Janet, were frightened of snakes, your room 101 would be full of...
Snakes?
Thank you, Julian.
Yes, but I'm not frightened of snakes.
She is a snake.
Well, whatever you're frightened of.
I'm not frightened of anything.
You must be.
You will be.
When I'm not.
Oh, well, perhaps you're the only person in the history of Western civilization who doesn't have a room 101.
Sir, my room 101 is coming to Grange Hill after being a pupil at Rodney Bennett.
Very clever, very clever. Now, can we pass on, please? Hold it! Hold it! Remember, be careful out there. Hey, listen, we'll continue with Winston and Julia next lesson, okay?
What have we got now, Faye? Aircraft, I think.
Sir, may I have a moment?
Certainly.
Although my remark may have appeared to be flippant, I was only trying to make it easy so that the others would understand.
I see, yes, well, fine.
I didn't mean to be controversial.
No, of course not. You just make sure your homework is done.
Yeah, I will. I'm quite interested in Orwell, particularly short stories.
Hey, stop pushing him, Maguire. I'll give it a rest, Banksy. Get to the back. You're saving me a place. Sir, he's pushed in.
Who's pushed in?
Maguire, sir.
Have you pushed in, boy?
Oh, sir, he's saving me a place.
Nobody saves any place, young man.
I was doing someone a favour.
Oh? Who?
It was a teacher. I don't know his name.
Can we please get on the bus in a disciplined, orderly way? Disciplined and orderly, I said.
Hey, come and see this.
Come along.
Who's winning? I don't know, but it's not Mr. Bronson.
wouldn't fancy that job.
I think you chose it.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. Hey, why aren't you teaching that?
Don't tell Mrs. McCluskey, but every week I'm free this period.
You was here first. So what? Leave it, Zamo. We've had enough aggravation.
Well, move up, was I crack ya?
Who, you?
Yeah, me.
You've got a short memory, old son. It's me that cracked you, remember?
Yeah, well, come on then.
Oh, leave that, Samo.
You, Maguire, Banks. You've both been warned about bus etiquette, and I'm not going to tell you again. Now find another seat, Maguire.
I was here first.
Find another seat, boy.
Well, keep your hair on.
What did you say?
Nothing.
Come here.
What?
Bring that poor excuse for a body down here. What did you say?
Said nothing.
I heard you say it. Now I want you to say it again so that I can hear it clearly.
What I said was I was on the bus first.
And when I told you to sit elsewhere?
And I've got to get a chair on.
Oh, a proper little joker. We'll see if you find this funny. Off the bus, now.
I ain't walking it.
You'll see. Get off. And woe betide you if you're late for the next lesson. Right, the rest of you. I want to hear of no more trouble on this short journey. Whether you are from Grange Hill, Rodney Bennett, or Brookdale, you are all, for better or worse, ambassadors of Grange Hill. And I shall come down like a ton of bricks on anyone who plays the fool. Though I think we've lost the court jester. So sit and travel like normal human beings. Right, thank you, driver.
So where shall I meet you? Behind the bike sheds.
Shut up, Annette.
Is she always like this?
I like to see true love blossom.
Annette, give it a miss.
Shall I come round to your house?
Yeah, you can ask permission from her dad.
No, I'll meet you outside the riverside.
OK, what time?
About 7:45?
Right. I'm looking forward to it. Are you?
Yeah,
That's the date, then.
yeah.
What about Annette?
What do you mean, what about Annette?
Well, you know.
Don't worry, I'm going with someone, Stewpot.
Look, I'll have to go. Don't forget to bring some extra money so you can buy the album.
You're blushing.
Am I? I feel really good.
Is it serious?
Are you serious?
Yeah, me and Stewpot are dead serious.
Annette, shush.
What are you looking at?
Don't know, it hasn't got a label on it.
Ha ha.
Funny, aren't I?
If you get any thicker, you'll clot.
Do you think she knows?
Dunno.
She gave you a look like she did.
I'm not bothered. I'm seeing him tonight, and that's all there is to it.
I think if I could, I'd go back to a smaller school.
Oh, I don't know.
Tomorrow.
You don't mean that?
Oh, I do. Half the students here aren't interested in anything.
That's not what I found. Only this morning, a student asked me about oval short stories. I found it quite staggering.
It depends where the students are from.
Sorry, I don't follow.
I think you'll find that the students who are interested in learning are from RB. Those who do not want to learn are from GH.
Grange Hill?
Exactly.
Oh.
Or as we had it at Rodney Bennett, GBH.
Get off! What do you say to Miss Boo? About what?
About smashing that window.
Nothing. Then why she accused us today in that case?
I don't know. Do you want these cut
Enough, Miss
Get
Piggy.
off.
Why should we leave your chocolate drop? You've been penning to get us done. I haven't. I don't believe you.
I haven't, honest.
You little liar.
I saw you smash the window, but I didn't say anything to anyone. I didn't say a word.
How do we know?
Let's make her cry.
Please, it's the truth. I just want to mind my own business.
You'd better mind your own business in future. Because if you say anything about this to anyone, you've had it.
So, you'll be 40 then?
What?
You'll be 40 tonight at the riverside.
Yeah.
I suppose you're still going with Maguire.
Why?
Just asking.
Well, it's ain't your business, is it?
I'm only trying to be sociable. I don't know him that well.
Oh, he's nice.
That's what I was thinking.
What?
Well, seems like a good laugh. Seems as though he's worth getting to know.
Yeah, he is.
I think I like him, really.
I thought you hated him.
Well, I did. That's just being childish, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're growing up. We're young men. We shouldn't be arguing like we do.
Do you know what? That's the first sensible thing I think I've ever heard you say, Banksy.
Well, look at it like this. We're both arguing over different schools. And the thing is, we both hate school.
So why don't you tell Zamo?
I might do.
We'll tell him when he comes.
OK. OK, then I will. So, you're still going with him tonight?
Nah, he's not going.
Why?
Oh, he's got to work.
It's a shame.
Yeah.
It's a real pity, that is. But he's really chased off.
Well, he's got this job, you see.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's working in a chip shop. He's saving up to buy a moped.
Something to take you out properly. Is that the idea?
Oh, something like that, yeah.
So you're, going on your own?
Yeah, you going?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I might see you there.
Why don't we arrange to meet?
Well, I don't know about that.
Oh, come on, Jackie. That don't mean nothing arranging to meet.
All right, I'll meet you. But on one condition.
What's that?
That you and Samo make friends and stop arguing about which school's the best.
OK, it's a deal.
No, I mean it.
So do I. Straight up.
Why not?
Claire, I've told you I'm going football.
Since when?
Since last week.
You never told me.
You never asked.
What am I supposed to do?
Dunno.
Stop in by myself?
Look, I'm sorry, all right?
You could have told me before now. I could have gone to the UB40 concert. I'm going to be stuck in the house by myself.
Can't go to the concert.
Why not?
Because there's no tickets left, that's why not.
How do you know?
Because over here's some kids talking, that's why. Anyway, concerts are for kids, Claire. Listen. I'm sorry about this, all right? But I'm going football with my uncle. Honestly.
I suppose I believe you.
Come on, I'll walk you out.
Are you serious? Of course I'm serious.
What? A truce?
Yeah. I mean, we're in the same school. We might as well be mates. I don't know. Look, Zamo, I'm serious.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. I'll have a think about it.
You do that, son.
Are you going to the concert?
You what? UB40, no chance.
Neither am I. I'm working.
I don't want to be hanging around with a bunch of kids.
Right. See enough of them at school.
Make a wish.
I know what I wish.
What?
Oh, nothing.
No, go on, tell us. Truce and all that.
It's just Jackie.
She likes you.
She'll too. She's my girlfriend.
Yeah. She was telling me. She said she had no one to go to the concert with, like, 'cause you're not going.
Yeah.
Got it made there, pal.
Look, Claire, you're getting all carried away. You don't even know if he's lying to you.
I can tell when Stewpot's lying. I know him too well.
Why should he lie to you? Why should he?
I don't know why. Just got this feeling.
Listen, it's all in your head. He's probably got to go with his uncle like he said. You know what some families are like.
All I know is that when he took my arm, he didn't mean it.
Look, let's get some fresh air, shall we? Let's go for a walk. It'll do you good.
I'll tell you what we could do.
What?
We could get a tube to Hammersmith.
And?
Go down the riverside.
We haven't got any tickets.
There might be some returns. Look, I don't mind queuing. It's better than sitting around here moping, isn't it?
That's more like it, Claire. Just forget about Stewpot. Let's go and enjoy ourselves.
I'll be 95p, please, so. So, thank you.
So what bite are you getting in, Zamo?
I don't know. I might get under 50.
Don't make me laugh.
What?
You look stupid on one.
Yeah, well, I don't know what I'm going to get yet, do I?
You all right?
Yeah, why?
I don't know, you seem a bit distant, like you're miles away.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking.
What with?
Don't get too familiar, Kev.
I've got your best interests at heart, Zamo, you know that.
Yeah, the play.
What, West Side Story?
Yeah.
You ain't going to be in that, are you?
Yeah, well, man, I got a main part. So is Jackie.
Oh, I see the logic.
Yeah. Today's been a really funny day somehow. Banks has been really friendly. I don't know whether to trust him.
You know what I heard?
What?
Bronson wears a wig.
Ah, pull the other one.
Straight up.
Well, that's why he threw me off the bus then.
Why?
I told him to keep his hair on.
I wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of him, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Still, do you good to walk. Keep you fit.
It's a bit late.
Yeah.
Do you look okay? Annette!
What?
Did you what you said?
I said yeah.
I'm a bit worried about this eyeshadow. Julian don't like makeup on girls.
Puts it on boys, does he?
No, I mean about testing it on animals.
Oh, mad, I'd never get like that over someone.
Look, if he comes, tell him I won't be long.
Annette, seen Faye anywhere?
Yeah, she went off.
Off? Where?
You're late, aren't you?
We're only 10 minutes.
Yeah, I think she must have got lost.
Where did she go then?
Julian!
Faye, look, I'm really sorry.
I'm sorry, I was just...
No, I'm sorry because...
I didn't want you to think that I was...
I wasn't.
Great.
Wonderful.
You look nice tonight.
Thanks.
There he is.
All right.
You late? Where have you been?
I missed the train, sorry.
Well, this you're in now.
Hey, where's Mr. McCartney?
He'll be here soon.
I wish you'd hurry up.
Why, what's the matter?
Nothing. I just don't like waiting around, that's all. Oh, yeah, we can...
All right. All right, we all here then?
Yeah.
Well, let's get in there, shall we? There's no point in hanging around.
That's a good idea.
Hang on till I find the tickets.
Another good idea.
Oh, they're not in that pocket. Oh, no. I must have left them at home. Must have left them on the hall table.
Then what are we going to do?
Well, I don't know. Well, I could go home for them.
Well, where'd you live?
Finsbury Park.
By the time you go there and back, sir, the concert will have finished.
Yeah, exactly.
Is there anyone at home?
Well, yeah, my wife's in.
Are you on the phone?
Oh, look, stop asking stupid questions. Come on, let's make a decision.
Yeah, don't waste time, Julian.
Why don't you phone and get the ticket numbers and the box office know that we paid for them?
Great idea. Julian, you're a genius.
It was nothing.
You see, Annette? He wasn't wasting time.
I thought he was, that's all.
Well, he weren't.
What are you doing here?
Nothing.
He's with me.
Oh, he is he?
Yeah.
What about the football?
I didn't go, did I?
I can see that.
Sorry.
We're just leaving. Are you coming with us? After all, you said that concerts were for kids. Look, if you come with us now, right, I'll forget all about this.
He's staying here.
Let him make his own decision.
Come on, Precious, let's go.
Why don't you belt her?
I wouldn't waste my energy.
Get off, will ya?
Right, I've sorted it out. Well, let's get in there, shall we?
Yeah. Come on, Stewpot.
Don't lounge about, you two. You're making the place look untidy.
But there's nothing else to do.
Yes, there is. There's always something to do. Get the walls wiped down. Move!
Banksy wants to call a truce.
What for?
I don't know. I think it's because it's getting past it.
And you believed him?
Why not?
He might be up to something.
Might be.
Never trust the opposition, that's my motto.
Did you see Jackie today? She looked really nice. I wonder what she's doing now.
Watching the concert would be a good bet.
Only one problem.
What's that?
She's from Brookdale.
Say what?
If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed that Stewpot.
I knew something was wrong when I saw him today.
I would have hit her. I don't know how you kept your temper.
I gave him the chance to come with us.
Well, are you going to finish with him?
I gave him the chance. I don't know how you could do this to me.
Look, Leah, pull yourself together. There's plenty more fish in the sea.
I wonder what a concert's been like.
I bet it's been good. They're a good group.
I've been a bit stupid, really, ain't I?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, staying here and doing this. I should have gone to concert with Jackie.
Well, this is the plight of the working man, Samo. It's got to work.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
I don't pay you to do nothing. I pay you to work.
Yeah, well, there's nothing to do. I've already washed down all the walls.
You're not trying.
Oh, ease off, will ya?
Don't tell me what to do.
Listen, mate, I resign. I should never have come to this place in any case. I should have been at a concert with the one I love, not washing down your greasy walls.
You know what you're doing, Samo?
Yeah. Come, Kev, we're resigning.
Well, I ain't.
You what?
I'm staying here. I need the money.
Oh, all right. Well, I'm going.
I can't hear nothing.
No, me neither.
Oh, they're so good.
Yeah, much louder than what they are on record. Brilliant.
We're just going to walk me home.
Well, I am.
Well, I don't live here.
I don't suppose there's any chance of a kiss.
Who from?
You.
I don't think so. Maybe tomorrow.
I can see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
So this means you're giving Samo the elbow?
Oh, well, I'll have to think about that, won't I?
The coach. I hope my one's all right.
And mine.
What's your one's dad do?
It's a lorry driver.
Mine's a customs official.
Voici Grange Hill.
T'as vu, ils ont l'air super jeunes.
Right, if you will wait here.
All right, well, don't get him.
Oh.
Him?
What's wrong with him?
Attendez un moment. The driver will bring your cases.
God, they're all right, aren't they?
Now listen to me, everybody, as I call out your names. Janet and Claire.
Janet? I heard.
Marie-Claude Lepage.
Hello.
Kevin Baylan, Julian Fairbrother.
I'm Janet, and this is my mother, my Mary. Did you have a good journey?
Hey, look.
A good journey?
Yes, a good journey.
We friends.
Oh, okay. Right.
You friends?
Sort of.
Comment?
Un peu.
N'importe. Mais alors, on se voit demain. Et on peut téléphoner. I can telephone to my friend François.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Bien. Je vais chercher ma valise. Tiens, moi aussi. I get my case.
Yeah, Kevin. What's your one like?
Oh, he's all right. Thinks a lot of himself, though.
Yeah, well, I've got the awful one.
Why don't you just swap with Julian? He's got one of his best friends with mine.
Can you do that? Sir? Sir?
Of course you can't, you idiot. How would you like it if you got off the coach? Some French kid said, I don't like this one. Can I have another one, please?
Yeah, well, Julian looks as if he might go with Pierre.
Who'd you get then, Julian?
Him.
Is he all right?
I don't know. I think so.
Maybe we can go out. Me, Fabienne, you. What's his name?
Oh, Francois. Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna go now, Julian. We've got to take Patrick home.
Okay, see ya.
Where's your one, Rolly?
He didn't come.
Why not?
He's ill, got appendicitis.
So you ain't got one at all?
Dunno.
Fabienne, is Roland's boy ill?
Yes, I'm afraid so.
Il buffe bien, hein?
Yeah,
Comme Fabienne, elle aussi. Elle buffe bien.
yeah. What's he saying?
They both like their food.
Oh, yeah. Both like their food.
Food, oui. Hey.
Yeah.
Look, I've asked you not to ring here. I don't care. No. If I've any more trouble, I shall tell the police. What you doing up? Thought you were asleep.
Can't sleep.
Well, you'll have to try. Otherwise, you aren't going to be fit for school in the morning.
Who was that on the phone?
What? Oh, it's nothing. Just someone trying to sell us double glazing or something.
Why'd you say you'd tell the police?
It's nothing. They're just trying to make out we promised to buy some. Now, come on, Callie. It's time you were in bed.
Ronnie goes to bed when she feels like it.
I don't care what Ronnie does. You go to bed at 8:30 in the week. Now, come on. Upstairs with you. That was her again.
So I gathered.
She's got a cheek. 11 years she hasn't been near that child, and now she thinks she can march in and say she's got a right to see her.
What's made her suddenly turn up like this?
Well, she moved back to London when she married that fella from East Finchley. But Sadie says the reason she's sniffing round now is she's found out she can't have any more children. But that's her bad luck, Bill. It's not our fault. She can't suddenly march in here after all this time and tell Callie she's a real mother. It's not fair on Callie. She thinks we're her parents.
We should have told her a long time ago, love, that she was adopted. Everyone said so.
Well, I know they did. But that's all very well. I mean, how do you tell a child something like that? I mean, how'd you start?
Well, you said she was asking about when she was born.
Oh, yes, but that was just silliness. Something about horoscopes. She wasn't really interested in her birth.
Well, she may be one day. And she does have a right to know, love.
I know she does. I just feel to tell her now, with that woman sniffing round, well, it makes it look as if we've been lying to her all these years.
Well, I suppose you could say we have in a way.
But we weren't lying. It just never seemed right to tell her.
Well, one thing's certain, we're going to have to tell her soon. I mean, if Angela's back, the whole family's going to be buzzing with it. One of them's going to let something slip to Callie one of these days.
You're so stupid, Jane Sinclair.
No, I'm not.
Well, you must be a victim to take the wrong girl home.
It wasn't my fault. Mr. Bronson said that Marie-Claude was with us.
He's a French teacher. He's meant to know the difference between Marie-Claude and Anne-Marie. You must have got it wrong. That's what I've told Anne-Marie. Now, where's Marie-Claude? My mum was furious last night.
Marie-Claude's with Mr. Bronson. He's apologising for his mistake.
Oh, yeah? Well, I've told Anne-Marie all about you, about how much of a little pain you are, and she's really disappointed she can't stay with me. I don't blame her. Come on. Oh, nothing. What's Marie-Claude like, then?
Nice.
She better be. I'm off then. You two deserve each other. She snores. See you later.
Bye, Sarah. Well, that sorted out that mix-up then.
Comment?
A mix-up?
We go dancing tonight?
No, I shouldn't think so.
Why? You have no boyfriend?
No.
Why you have no boyfriend?
Just haven't, that's all. Have you got one?
Comment?
Have you got a boyfriend?
Moi?
Yes.
Yes, I have boyfriend, but he is not boy.
Not a boy?
No, he is man, very adult. You understand adult?
Yes, grown up.
Yes, also he is rich.
Oh.
And beau, handsome. We are going to get married.
Are you? Oh, look, my mum said, what would you like to see while you're here?
Comment?
What would you like to see while you're here?
See?
Visit, look at.
I do not understand.
Well, like Buckingham Palace.
Oh, Buckingham Palace. Yes, the Queen.
Yes.
Yes.
Would you like to see it?
Oui.
What else would you like to see?
We go to Piccadilly.
Oh, Piccadilly Circus.
Piccadilly Circus, yes.
Why do you want to go there?
Où est-ce que Julien?
Ask him what?
We go to Piccadilly Circus.
Look, what do you want to go there for?
Very bad place, huh?
Eat your breakfast up, love. You're late for school as it is.
I'm not hungry.
Oh, now, come on. You must eat something.
I don't feel like it.
Callie.
Not now, Bill. She's got to go to school.
Callie, tonight, love, we've got something we want to talk to you about.
Yeah, I know. I know what it is.
Do you?
I'm adopted, aren't I?
Who told you?
I heard you talking last night. And it all fits, you not knowing what hour I was born.
Oh, I'm sorry, Callie.
Why didn't you tell me?
Well, we were going to tell you, but we didn't want to tell you when you were little. We thought you might not understand.
I've not been little for ages.
I'm sorry, love.
Dad that's my real mother who's been ringing up, isn't it?
No.
Yes, love, it is.
Who is she? Why didn't she want me?
We wanted you, Callie. We wanted a baby.
Look, I'm late for work and you're late for school. I'll give you a lift and try to tell you about it on the way. And we can all three talk about it properly tonight, after supper. All right?
What do you mean you're not going to economics?
What I say? I don't want to learn about cooking. That's girl stuff, that is.
Where are you going then?
I don't know, out and about. Anywhere, really.
What happens if someone sees us?
Show him this bridge building card. Told you it'd come in handy. What are you? Look, you're coming.
Well, what am I going to say? I handed in my card.
What is it, just going to the dentist?
I am. Not till 12, though.
Well, doesn't matter. You got a car for that, ain't you?
Yeah.
Well, just flash anyone who stops us. We probably won't meet no one. It's not cold, it's, you know. Look, you coming?
Yeah, right.
All right. Freeze. Come here.
Sir?
Now, where are you two supposed to be this time of the morning?
Bridge building, sir.
Bridge building. I thought that only happened on Wednesday afternoons.
Oh, no, sir. We can do it any time, sir. Look, got a permit, sir.
Now, come on, Luke. Don't try and put one over on me.
Sir, I'm not trying to put anything over.
I know this scheme only happens on Wednesdays. I'm not letting you off to do this now. Off you go to your lesson.
So I'm not bridge building. I've got a dental appointment.
Have you? Well, let's see your appointment card. It's going to take you a long time to get there, isn't it, Paul? This appointment's not till 12 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
Oh, it's a long way, sir. And who's come to talk to the OAPs and all?
Yes, well, you can both get back to your lesson. Where are you supposed to be?
Economics, sir.
Right, then let's get over there before it's over.
You going to do cooking and all, sir?
No, but I don't trust you little beggars as far as I can throw you.
Well, sir, that's rotten. Walk up on our own, honest.
Get along with you.
A pair of reluctant chefs for you, Mrs. Girling.
Oh, I wondered why we had a spare table. Thank you, Mr. Legg. Well, you're too late to start cooking now. You can spend the lesson cleaning that end oven.
Oh, miss.
Go on, do as you're told.
It wouldn't work.
What, the steel wall?
No, your card thing.
What happened to you? Someone threw a can of paint over you or something?
She thinks she's Toya.
Tone it down a bit.
I don't know what's going on over there, but it'd better stop immediately.
You know your card, the dentist one?
Yeah.
Got lots of spaces in it.
Yeah.
You could get us got a lot of times on one of them.
Never give up, do ya? Hey, Grange. Yeah? You bring your stuff today for HE? I did. You got an egg? Yeah, why? Give it to us. Why? Look, I'll tell you later. Come on, hurry up, give it to us.
Veronica Birtles. Whenever I look round, you're never where you should be. Have you cleaned up your table?
I'm just getting a cloth, miss.
When you go to the dentist, you see if you can nick a few cards.
You're all right. What's she want that egg for? Watcher? Hello. What are you doing here? Nothing. Why aren't you in school? You're right. Where have you been? Callie? Where have you been? What's the matter? Nothing. Well, there must be something. Not something stupid, is it, like forgot your stuff for home economics? No. We made some cakes, and I got detention for breaking an egg all over Trevor Cleaver. But I don't care, because it is worth it. What is it, Callie? Nothing. Look, I don't want to talk about it, all right? All right? Not your horoscope or something, is it? Of course it's not my horoscope. Don't be so stupid. Why have you got to keep asking such stupid questions? I'm only trying to help. Well, you're not helping. I've just found out I'm adopted, and I don't want to talk about it, all right? So just leave me alone. Oh, Callie, come come back. Where are you going? Let's talk about it.
Apparently, she's some sort of cousin of my dad's. And she was only a bit older than me when she had me. 16. She couldn't really look after me. And so my mum and dad, they decided to adopt me. Angela, that's my real mother, she got married when she was 18 and went off to live in Germany. And then she got divorced, and now she's married to someone else and come back to live in London. So that's why she started phoning up.
I can't imagine what it feels like. Find out your parents aren't your real parents after all.
Doesn't feel real. Nothing does. I always used to wish I was adopted. Only it was always someone rich and famous and beautiful.
Yeah, me too. Like a film star.
Yeah. Or a princess long ago. I just wish they told me. That's all.
Why didn't they tell you?
My mum, I suppose. She didn't even want to tell me this morning. And she's dead set against me seeing her.
How do you feel? Do you want to see her?
Dunno. One day, maybe.
What do you two think you're doing?
We're in a very important conversation.
Ronnie.
Well, it's supposed to be at registration now. You all right, Caroline?
Yes, sir.
Because have you got any problems with lessons? Bullying?
No, sir. It's all right, sir.
Right, pay attention. Écoutez. Cet après-midi, les jeunes filles et les jeunes hommes français viendront avec moi, pendant que les jeunes filles et les jeunes hommes anglais iront à leur propre leçon. Now, in four, who can tell me what I said? Lucas? Valen? Fair, brother?
We're having separate lessons this afternoon, sir. The French students will go with you and we go to our normal lessons.
Correct. So please, all French visitors, follow me.
You go with the others.
Physique?
I don't know what lesson you're having.
Me, I go with you to physique.
I don't do physique, mate. I told you.
Me, I go to English physique lesson.
Well, go and tell that to your professor.
Comment?
Go.
Yes.
And tell.
Il dit yes.
Your teacher.
Ah, bon oui. Where is he?
Well, I don't know. Look, you go with the others.
The others. Ah, yes. Alors, au revoir, hein. I see you later.
Yeah, see you later. Ah, I've got the right herb, but I have. Bronson must have got us mixed up.
I'll swap me up.
I'm fed up dragging mine round me all morning.
Playing the gooseberry, is she?
What?
You heard.
Oh, what's the matter with you, Sam? You ain't been near me.
That's right.
Right, Kevin, you're gonna look like a right film star.
Yeah, he thinks he is as well.
It's more than can be said for your one. It's true.
Hey, Samo, can you look after my one while I'm working in the chip shop? I don't know. I might go and find a bit of work myself. Get away from mine for a bit.
Serious?
Yeah.
Well, if you're going to do that, I'll ask Julian if Jean Paul can go round to his house. Him and Francois are best mates.
Your ma wants Francois' girlfriend.
I better tell Julian he's having a party.
Oi, Roland, why don't you come to Julie's party tonight?
I haven't been asked. Don't worry, neither has anyone else.
Hey girls, are you in the first year?
Yes.
Do you know a girl called Caroline Donington?
I do.
No. Thanks, girls. She come out of school yet?
Nah, that's her now.
Which one?
Yeah, one with curly hair.
Thanks.
And I really don't want to see my mum yet. Not till my dad gets in, anyway.
Yeah, we'll come to my place for a little bit then.
Oh, thanks. But I think
Caroline? You are Caroline Donington?
Yeah?
I'm Angela Selby. You don't know me, but actually I'm related to you. Are you all right? I'm sorry to waylay you like this, but there is something very important I think we ought to talk about.
It's all right. I know who you are.
Do you?
Yeah.
You don't look a bit like I expected.
Neither do you.
I don't suppose you'd come and have a cup of tea with me in the cafe up the road.
Yeah, all right. Do you want to come?
Do you want me to?
Yeah, all right then. Oh, I don't know. Maybe you better not. I'll see you tomorrow then. Yeah.
Backseat. I don't think I've your hands, Julian. Don't you? I think they're all right. What's your shot?
Oh, yes.
I didn't know he was asking Banksy.
I didn't ask him. He told me he was coming. With Anne-Marie.
She don't waste much time, do she? She's supposed to have a boyfriend, you know. Hey, Jackie, where's Solo? I don't know. I don't care.
That means she does know and she does care.
Oh, I can speak English, thank you, Julian.
Please.
Yes?
Your score, I beat.
Is this the first time you've played?
Please.
She said it was really serious and everything. He wants to get married. So where old Jeff to be to get married in France, Lee?
Tiens, toi.
Pardon?
It's your turn.
Oh, right.
Please.
Hang on.
Your guitar.
Yeah, but I don't know if I'm playing it.
Please.
Look, hurry up, Julian.
Hang on.
Attendez.
Julia, t'as raté encore.
Hi. Hello. I don't know what I'm going to do about Anne-Marie. Don't do anything. She's having a good time. Yeah, but she's supposed to have a boyfriend, you know. Oh. She said it was really serious and everything.
Quoi? Qu'est-ce qu'elle a dit? Guitar, I play.
Oh, non.
Your professeur, Johnson, il t'apprend tout fait, n'est-ce pas?
What? Je ne comprends pas.
Tout fait.
Oh, yeah. We think so, but we don't know.
Oui, oui. C'est évident.
Thanks.
Well, what did they say, the police?
They said we should ring round all her friends. Make sure she wasn't with any of them.
She's not like that, Bill. Did you tell them?
Yes.
Oh, what did they say?
Look, love, let's face it. It hasn't been a very typical day. The kid had a shock.
Yeah, but while we're thinking that, she could have been kidnapped. She could be lying murdered somewhere. These things happen, Bill.
We know she was at school this afternoon, love. They've got a description. That's all we can do in that direction for the time being. Let's just sit down and think where she might have gone. All right?
Anne-Marie? Anne-Marie? Really? You have to go home soon. What? Return AJ news soon.
Soon, yes.
Come on.
Jeanette, she's your girlfriend?
No, Phil.
Why not? She a nice girl.
I don't know what I'm going to do about Anne-Marie. My mum and dad will kill me if I'm home late. And she just want fudge.
Stop worrying. Julia's married for us all that soon.
Yeah, but I'm supposed to be in by 10.
Elle doit rentrer à 10h.
Hey, yes.
Oui, it's only 9:30.
9:30.
Right, I'll sure.
Oh, thanks.
Sit down.
Do you want to dance?
What?
Come we dance.
Well, if it was a road accident, we'd have heard.
It's 11:30, Bill. Do you think it's worth phoning the police again? No. Oh, I can't bear it. If only she'd phone.
Little appointment cards.
Keep your voice down.
Why? What's so special about them? What's that? What's that, man? Come on, all in.
How'd you go now? Don't deny it.
That's great, though. What is it?
The Gaunt Gardener Groping Grey.
Don't look about.
Bandy on the tip. It's all right, isn't it?
What are you doing lurking with it in now?
That's the think tank. I'll get some of my best ideas in there.
Can't see much in here to inspire anybody.
It's not what you can see, but what you hear.
Like what?
What are you lot all man about what a rubbish timetable we've got this morning?
So?
So? I've got an idea, ain't I?
Did you find that bag on the Tipman Hall? What's it look like, the state of it?
It's the only thing it'll sort of fit into. Now, give me an idea or not?
Come on, you lot, make yourselves scarce. We got work to do.
Work?
Yeah, work. Or hadn't you noticed this lot?
I wondered what all that was for.
Yeah, well, now you know. We're here to improve the decor. And while we're doing it, this place is strictly out of bounds, right?
So what are we supposed to do?
There are other toilets in the school.
At the other end of the building?
Well, sit with your legs crossed. But I'll tell you one thing. You're not staying in here. Out.
So you can't even do that.
Come on. Come on.
There's about people having a go out.
Out is what I said, and out is what I mean.
Brilliant. Shame we're such a good fit, though. Would have been great if we'd have been completely different sizes. Yeah. Eric Lamb had a shirt on yesterday, and it was 10 sizes too big. Did you miss some little chalks? You'll be late for the register. Oh, go on, just a couple. It's more than that. Well, yeah. Hi, Callie. Are you all right? Come on. I'll catch up. What happened? What's she like? I want to know everything. You wanted your mum for ages to get you that coat. Now you just chuck it about. We'd better go. That's what you want to know about my mum. I do. Tell me on the way. Didn't go home last night. What? Really? What did your mum say? I stayed at my mum's. Hang about, I'm getting lost here. So am I. I don't know where to go and I don't know what to call anyone anymore. I just think it's really childish swapping clothes. Callie! Go away! Callie? Look, I'll be back.
Morning. Settle down, everyone.
Please, miss. I've got a dental appointment this morning.
Another one? You should take better care of your teeth.
Me too, miss.
Same dentist. Same morning.
It's a different time now, miss.
Well, he's hardly likely to try and squeeze you both into the chair together, is he?
I wish he would. Not too good when it comes to having your teeth done.
You look frightened.
It's just dentist, miss. Got a finger ban. I'd never go on my own. That's why I read my appointment after his.
Okay.
Please, miss.
Veronica!
I think you better come. It's Callie. Caroline Donington.
What's wrong?
I don't know. I think you just better come.
Oh, hang on a minute. Well, pay attention, everyone. I'll be away for a few minutes, and just in case I'm not back before the Pips go for morning school, will you all please mark yourselves in the register? And do it quietly, please.
Genius or what?
Oh, yeah. Brilliant.
It worked, didn't it?
Just about.
You're a ball worried, you know that?
All right, so we've got time off this morning. What's the point of it?
It means you miss Frank. Don't that make it worth it?
Not off. Can't stand that Bronson.
You're not on your own. Everyone's got a subject or a teacher they can't stand, right?
Yeah.
So for a small fee, say 20 pence, we supply one of these cards with a timely point filled in so that they miss the lesson they hate most of all.
Smart.
Can't fail. No.
Boy, Robbie, what's the lesson you hate most of all?
French.
You?
Same.
Listen, you lot. Who thinks that double French is the worst period of the week?
You have to be all...
I think your dentist is going to be busy with all these children having their teeth seen at the same time. I think someone might just get suspicious.
He's right.
Of course I am. And anyway, where are all these kids going to hide themselves during the time they're meant to be at the dentist?
True. You never thought of that one either, did you?
That sounds they've given it much thought at all.
Where's Miss Washington?
She's in the girls' cloakroom, miss.
For any particular reason?
I'm not sure.
And what are you meant to be doing?
Marking ourselves in on the register, miss.
Marking yourselves in? Get to your seats, all of you. Answer your names as I call them. Alan.
Yes, miss.
Beeching.
Caroline, you must tell us what's wrong. Is it your mother? Is she ill?
No, it's not that.
Well, what then?
Might as well tell her.
She's just found out that her mum's not a real mum. She's adopted.
Oh, I see.
No, you don't. Her real mum's turned up again and wants her back.
Oh, Caroline, I had no idea. Who is this other woman? Do you know her?
She's called Angela. I spent the night with her last night. And because I didn't tell my parents I wasn't coming home, they were furious.
I'm not surprised. Have you sorted it all out now?
Well, yeah, sort of. So why did you stay the night with her?
Well, Monica, Caroline's very confused. Surely you must understand that. How would you feel if you just discovered you were adopted? Wouldn't you be at all curious?
I suppose I'd want to see the other woman. But once I'd done that, I wouldn't be too bothered. It's easy enough to say.
She's a stranger to you. I don't say it makes any difference.
Of course it makes a difference.
Why?
You know.
No, I don't.
It makes a difference knowing somebody carried you and gave birth to you.
That means something, don't it, miss?
Of course it does.
You can't just walk away from it.
Why not? She did.
All right, very quietly to your first lesson. Ah, Miss Washington, I believe this is yours.
My register. I was just on my way back to collect that.
It was buried beneath a free-for-all when I looked into your classroom.
I'm sorry. I did ask them to mark themselves in quietly.
Did you? I think this is the first time in all my experience I have ever heard of a teacher asking any class to mark themselves in, quietly or otherwise.
It's not something I make a practice of. But as I was called away rather urgently, I had little alternative but to place them on trust.
And may one inquire as to the nature of this dire emergency?
It was a personal matter. A girl in my class was very distressed. She's feeling better now.
So you could have left your counselling session until later?
Perhaps, but I wasn't to know that at the time. Caroline Donington has just discovered that she's adopted.
I see. Is she all right now?
More or less, I think.
Good. I have checked to see that nobody had abused the rather generous trust you placed in them.
And had they?
No, but that's hardly the point. These children are 11 and 12 years old. There has to be a limit to the amount of leeway you're prepared to grant them.
I am fully aware of that.
Are you? And presumably you've spoken to this child about her appearance.
Actually, I did intend to, but other matters prevailed.
Is this chalk?
Yes.
Well?
Miss?
There has to be a reason for you looking like this, surely.
Just felt like it.
Oh, just felt like it. That's good enough, is it? No, it is not good enough, not by a long way. There are definite rules laid down about the way people are allowed to dress at Grange Hill.
Only some people.
Everybody. Staff and older pupils might not have to wear uniform, but you don't think for one moment that we'd tolerate anyone coming to school looking like this, do you? Miss Washington, please see to it that this child looks like a schoolgirl before she attends any lessons this morning. And send her to see me at lunchtime.
Oh, this is dead boring, just wandering the streets.
You could be suffering Bronson if that's what you prefer.
You know it's not. And anyway, we need something to do.
Let's visit your old fella, Mr. Light.
We could have gone to see him on our bridge building cards.
Moan, moan, moan.
Mr. Light?
Hello, Paul. Didn't expect to see you till tonight. I'll open the gate.
We were just passing, so we thought we'd drop in, see if there's anything we could bring you.
Well, I could do with some stuff to patch up this old wall. No, I'm only joking. Just passing. Were you? You're not up in the wag, are you? No, I just thought it was usual for children to be behind desks at this time of day.
Oh, he means bunking off. Up in the wag? Never heard it called that before.
Well, call it what you like, but are you?
Nah, really. Our teacher knows we're not in school, don't she?
Yeah, we told her.
Oh. Well, in that case, I've just brewed up. You fancy a cup?
Yeah.
Come on, then.
Better than Bronson, eh? He's all right, isn't he, Mr. Light?
I told you he was. There's usually a bit funny about him.
I reckon we ought to take him that stuff he needs.
What do you mean?
Roger, Robbie, where are you off to?
Got an appointment at the optician's. It's genuine. And I might have to wear glasses for reading and that.
Try and get your hands on a few more of these, then.
What for? We've got dozens of dental appointment cards that we can't get rid of. Your idea's never gonna work.
There's got to be a way to make it work. Get as many as you can, all right?
Yeah. See you later. Sometimes I wonder about you.
No need to. Scoos. What's more, I've got a good idea how to sort out that Trevor Cleaver and all.
Callie, ain't you having dinner? No. I'll see you in the playground later then. No, you won't. Angela's out there waiting for me. You real, Mum? What's she want? Dunno, but she's not going to see me.
You saw it all this morning. There's stacks of building materials in there. They won't miss one bag.
Look, I ain't nicking anything. What do you think would happen to us if we got caught?
It's not thieving because it's not really theirs. They work for the council, same as the teachers.
What difference does that make?
It means all the materials here belong to the school. Let's face it, one with the pensioners is a school project.
So we're allowed to help ourselves?
Stands to reason, don't it?
No, it don't. What are we supposed to do? Go have an ask one of them?
No. Best not.
How are we supposed to get in there?
There's the other door and it ain't got a lock on it.
It's bolted from the inside.
No problem. Bertles? Going anywhere special?
Only to see Mr. McCluskey. Why?
Need to look at.
What are you up to?
Come on, hello! Hurry up!
See if you can get in the pit. Oh, come on, hurry up! Someone's going to come. I can hear someone. Oh, come on! Yes! It's in.
I've got it.
You, girl, come here. What are you doing on school premises at lunchtime?
I've got to see Mr. McCluskey, sir.
Oh, yes. Then we'd better not keep her waiting, had we? I'll walk along with you.
Bronson? I think he's gone. This guy. This'll do till tonight. No one ever comes in here. Look at the state of us. This stuff gets all over you. Bertles, what happened? Did Bronson sus?
No, but he took me all the way to McCluskey's office to make sure I wasn't lying.
What should give you?
A week's detention.
Never mind. Come over here and have a laugh.
Come on, bitch. You'll never get it.
Hurry up, use it like it, Trev.
I won't get it.
No luck yet.
How are we supposed to get it down?
What goes up must come down.
Only if you can get hold of it to give it a pull. How'd you get it up here?
Ah, that's for you to find out. You're supposed to be so bright.
Yeah, don't take too long about it. I can't wait here all day. Get it for us. I can't leave it up there. It's got valuables in it.
Oh, yeah?
If you get it down, I'll show you what's inside it.
You mustn't half think I'm silly.
I don't know if Veronica has told you, but Mrs. McCluskey wasn't very pleased with your behaviour at registration this morning. I wonder what she'd say if she were to witness this little charade.
Please, miss, I want to get my bag down for me.
What I'd like to know is how they got it up there.
So would he.
We did what they're doing. Only we had this.
What is that thing?
My groping grab, miss.
Is it? Well, after today, if you must grope, you can do it away from school premises, understand? Apart from anything else, it looks highly dangerous. Just be careful.
Yes, miss.
And don't be in late from break. I would appreciate being able to mark the register in a more orthodox manner this afternoon.
Please, miss, don't and get my bag for me.
Come on, then. The valuable. Let's have a look.
Superman 3, wicked. Raiders of the Lost Ark.
These from your old man shop. Don't he mind?
He don't know.
Why did he find out?
Nah. He's got more than one copy, so as long as I don't take him out for more than one day, he never seems to realise.
So you can get hold of him without any trouble?
Yeah.
Vincent, me old pal. I can feel an idea coming on.
Yeah. Hang on, babe. Vince gets tapes for me.
Take no notice of him. What's your Robbie? How'd you get on with the opticians? Great.
How'd it go? He reckons I've been straining my eyes. Too much television. So where's your glasses? He says I don't have to wear them, providing I don't sit glued to the box for hours on end.
Hard luck, you're going to miss out on some terrific videos.
Oh, yeah? What are you going to show?
We'll find somewhere, don't worry. Hey, Vince?
Oh, miss, have you seen Mr. Smart? And you've got a hand knees into it.
I see. What's your name?
Stebson. Emma Stebson.
Oh, wait here, I'll see if he's in the staff room. The end of a perfect day. Yes, please. Strong and black. My tea money.
I hate to be the one to remind you, but you know what certain members of staff are like about this subject?
I do.
Not that you're top of Mr. Bronson's hit list. Peter McCartney hasn't paid for 3 weeks.
Now, that's what I call living dangerously. Oh, sorry, there's a girl outside to see you. Emma Stebson?
Oh, yes.
Doesn't sound like the best news you've heard all day.
You never knew her brother, did you?
Mm-mm.
Kids had a nickname for him. Gripper.
I don't like the sound of that.
You'd have liked him even less.
Well, you can't take it out on the girl just because of her brother.
She's a charmer in her own right. Believe me.
Callie, have you hidden it? Hidden what? I know I was being flashy and throwing it back this morning, but I really rate that coat. The new one. Please tell me you've hidden it. I ain't touched it. Don't let me that. I'm frantic. Honest. Then it's been nicked.
Bullying is cowardice. 100 times. Complete and utter waste of time. Anything wrong?
My purse. It's not in my bag.
Hold it steady.
I am. It's solo. It's wobbling all over the place. That's because you keep on grabbing the handlebars. Whose back is it anyway?
Can't you if you handle that between ya?
Don't you help, will ya?
I've got things on my mind.
Like what?
The E1 Lunchtime Video Club.
What? What? I'm an idiot.
Lunchtimes. It's obvious.
What is?
Kids are far less likely to get stopped if they're at school during a dinner break, right? Especially if they got a car for a dental appointment or a visit to opticians.
Yeah, but where are they really supposed to be going?
Round to your house.
My ass? Why my ass?
Your mum and dad are out all day, ain't they?
Yeah.
No problem then.
Would you just like to tell me what they'll all be doing round there?
Watching Star Wars on your video. Or Rollerball. Or Rocky. Whichever tape Vince brings in. We'll have a new one every day. Earn a fortune.
Hold on. Let's get this straight. Me and Ollo supply the dental appointment cards.
Right.
Vince gets hold of the tapes.
Right.
And all the kids go round to Ollo's house to see them on his video.
You've got it. Oh, we split the proceeds 4 ways.
4 ways? Where do you come into this?
Ideas. Organisation. You don't get them for free. Be a bit more careful with that. You'll end up bursting the bag.
You think he is?
Gonna work. You know what I mean? You don't do his piece of that.
Are you certain it was there?
I'm absolutely sure it was there.
Afternoon. What seems to be the problem?
Someone has stolen Miss Washington's purse.
I don't know that.
It's gone missing from her bag, man.
When did you last see your purse?
At the end of lunch break.
And the bag was in here all afternoon?
Yes.
After the incident with the Walkman, one presumes the door was locked during afternoon lessons.
No.
Yes? We seem to have a conflict of opinion.
Well, I was the first one here this evening and it was open when I got here.
Well, yeah, I opened it. I only went next door to get this.
Be that as it may, if the door was locked all afternoon, I fail to see how anyone could have got to the purse.
The window?
Yes, I thought of that. One pupil standing on the shoulders of another could reach this cell.
Given the location of Miss Washington's purse in relation to the window, that somebody would need to have abnormally long arms to be able to reach that far, don't you think? Well, what are you thinking? You haven't seen a 7-foot-tall schoolboy with telescopic arms, have you?
What did McCluskey say about your coat?
What could she say? I dread facing my mum.
How do you fancy facing two?
They're both there. You better stay here till they go.
I can't. I've already been told to get out by 2 teachers.
That's because of all the thieving that's been going on.
And I only need someone like Bronson to come along and find out I've got no reason for being here.
Well, if you're that desperate to stay, I'll give you a reason. You won't like it, though.
Don't care. Anything.
All right. It's up to you.
Right.
Watch your feet. Stop it.
Oh. Oh, you fool.
She's got anything for us.
Compliments of Grange Hill.
Good grief. Did you have much difficulty getting hold of this?
None at all.
We had a bit of trouble getting it here, though.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that, because I'm afraid you may have had a wasted journey.
How come?
Well, for one thing, I'm getting a bit old for the building lark, son. And for another, you brought the wrong stuff. This is plaster. I need mortar.
Is there a difference then?
Obviously.
It's not that I don't appreciate the gesture, but one way or another, I just can't use it.
That's it, I've heard enough. Far more. Me and all.
Hang about. How am I supposed to get this back on my own?
That's for you to work out.
Don't be funny.
Who's being funny? You said it yourself. Ideas. Organisation. That's what you're supposed to be good at, innit? Oh, don't bust the bag.
You didn't get detention for being late, did you?
No, sir.
You surprised me. Name?
Veronica Bertels.
All right, Bertels, sit down.
Các bạn, nay mình sẽ hướng dẫn các bạn làm bài tập 22, hai đường thẳng song song, vẽ hai đường thẳng song song nha. Ok chưa? Câu 1 này, viết các cặp đường thẳng song song với nhau, các cặp đường thẳng song song với nhau trong mẫu hình như đây. Các bạn biết nó song song thế nào không? Song song nghĩa là nó sẽ không cắt nhau, các bạn hiểu không ạ? Nó sẽ đi cùng nhau đến vô tận, nó không cắt được nhau. Ok chưa? Đây, ví dụ như đây, cái đường thẳng này, hai đường này là song song này, nó đi đến đâu nó không là song song được, không là cắt nhau được, không là hai đường song song nó không là cắt nhau, thì nó đi kéo dài đến đâu nó không bao giờ cắt nhau. Hiểu chưa các bạn? Đây á, cái này sao các bạn? Cái này cắt nhau, hai đường cắt nhau tạo thành góc đối đỉnh này, hai cái góc này đối đỉnh này, góc đối đỉnh như sao các bạn? Bằng nhau. Chuẩn chưa các bạn? Đối đỉnh thì bằng nhau. Ok, song song thì góc giữa cái này là 0 độ nha, 0 độ. Song song thì cắt nhau nữa tạo ra góc. Cắt nhau là bạn nhìn hai đường nó đâm vào nhau chưa? Nó cắt vào nhau này. Cái này cũng vậy này. Cái này chỉ cần kéo dài thêm một đoạn nữa, kéo dài thêm một đoạn nữa nó cắt nhau thì nó nhìn phát cái này nó không song song được, bạn chưa? Còn hai cái này song song này, chưa? Cái trên song song, dưới song song, thấy chưa? Tiếp theo câu 2 này, những trong hình bên hãy viết tên những cặp cạnh song song với nhau. Muốn viết nào đó các bạn phải xác định đã, xác định nó song song chỗ nào, thấy chưa? Đây, GM này, GM và IK, ấn chưa? Đây là hình đây là hình chữ nhật nha, ấn chưa? GI và MK, ok chưa bạn? Đơn giản. Còn GH và HI là không song song, được chưa? Đơn cạnh đôi góc với nhau này, 4 góc vuông này, quá đơn giản luôn. GI với GM, GM với MK, MK với KI, được chưa? Ok luôn nha, rất dễ. Bài gấp thì xong, tạm biệt các bạn.